straight with a big smile, like you always give Grandpa. That's better. That's better. I thought I had a different girl there for a minute. Didn't even look like Sandy. Okay, now, tell me, let's see. Well, first thing I'm going to be asking you is, I'm going to ask you, what's your name?
Sandy, Grandpa.
What?
Sandy, Grandpa.
Oh, Sandy what?
Sandy Campbell, Grandpa.
Isn't there a middle name?
Sandy Lee Campbell.
That's better. Now, don't wiggle too much in the chair or you'll go right off the camera and I won't be able to even know you're there. Now, let's see. Where do you live?
Lake of the Pines.
Do you like it there?
But I don't like the feeder ducks.
Oh, you don't like the feeder ducks?
They always come in more new ducks.
More new ducks? Let's see.
There's a muffin duck, 2 white ducks, and 1 more white one, and a brownie duck.
Oh, yeah?
And a muffin duck.
Muffin duck?
Mm-hmm.
How are the cats? Are they okay?
Yeah, but we had, Garfield was bad. He went on my dad's coat, my coat, but he has to stay outside. And he can come in if he wants to, only if it's all right with my dad.
Oh, I see. Let's see. Have you done any fishing?
Yes.
Did you catch a fish?
No, but I did a couple times.
Did you?
I
Wow.
did with Uncle Scott.
Yeah, and you caught one when I was up there.
Mm-hmm, right? Grandpa.
Remember?
But today, you know what? Mommy and Daddy said we come and make Christmas cookies out here.
Oh, we're going to do that pretty soon, huh?
Yeah.
If you're
I
all
don't
right?
know if I can come up here to make them.
Oh, well, we hope you can. We'd miss you if you didn't.
But I won't be able to. I won't come back.
Well, I hope you can. Now, let's see. I wanted to
Okay.
tell you how pretty you are. You must keep very good care of yourself and wash your hair.
Mommy did that this morning.
Oh, did
I
you?
only do that when I go to parties.
Oh, do you like parties?
Yes, but I don't have them very much.
Why?
Because I have to go every single party.
Are there too many parties?
I always go to every party.
Oh, but I bet the boys like you.
No,
No? Why not?
because I don't like the boys much.
Why not?
Because they're always Sean's friends said, "Go away. Are you with Katie?" No, I don't have a car. But they just put it. That's why they're not nice to me, Grandpa.
Oh, they better learn better manners than that.
Aiden gave me a nice warm popsicle.
Oh, boy. Boy, I would be nice to you.
Yeah. But then if nobody else does, then I won't be nice to them.
That's right. We always have to be nice to people, huh?
If they don't be nice to me, then I'll be mad.
Oh. Now, I was going to ask you one more question.
What?
What do you think it's going to be?
That was at our old house when we went to visit our friends.
Oh, did you like to go back there for a day?
Yeah, Mommy brings some pajamas so we can, when it's time to leave, we can get dressed in our pajamas.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I grab a candy for ya!
I wanted to ask you one more question. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I already know.
What?
Doctor.
A doctor?
That's the only one I want to be, and that's it.
Well, what kind of a doctor would you like to be? There are all kinds of doctors.
I'm natural.
A nurse? Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Annie sang me a little song. Would you like to sing me a little song? No. You
I
want-
don't know anybody, a couple.
Oh, well, I guess Annie's our only singer, huh?
Yeah, she's only the one, but I don't want to sing any song.
Okay, well, I sure have appreciated you talking with me.
Okay, well, can I go to my game?
Thank you very much.
Why?
Oh, you're pretty.
Can you see me?
Uh-huh, I can see you. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, let's see. I have a regular, I work from a list here, so I'm going to be asking you some questions. Okay? All right?
Okay.
Okay. What is your name?
Sandy.
Sandy what?
Sandy Campbell.
Oh, thank you, Sandy. How old are you?
5.5.
5.5. Well, you sure are pretty. What school do you go to?
Cottage Hill.
Oh, and what grade are you in?
Room 3, kindergarten.
Oh, and who is, you know your teacher's name?
Mrs. Brianza.
Brianza. That's a nice name. What do you enjoy doing the most?
I think paint.
You like to paint?
Yeah.
What do you paint?
I want to paint lots of pictures.
Oh.
Like people, houses, stuff.
That's nice. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I think a dentist.
A dentist?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. You like to work on people's teeth?
I want to go see who's at the door.
Well, you can just sit down. We'll finish up and then we'll go check, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did you take a vacation this year?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Bernie Falls.
Did you like that?
Yeah. I even saw you.
You even saw me there?
Yeah, 'cause you're my grandpa.
Oh, that's right. I forgot for a second. What was I doing there?
Like the ski and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
And then you took the boat home when it was at my house,
Oh,
didn't you?
yes, I did.
And
You like that boat?
Uh-huh. I want to ski more and more, and I didn't want that boat to leave.
Well, we'll have it back next year. Do you do any sports? No sports? You water ski, don't you?
Yeah.
That's a sport. I think you water ski very well for someone your age.
Why aren't you videoing me?
I am. For someone that's 5.5 years old, you water ski very well.
Thank you.
Well, I enjoy watching you do that. What is your favorite subject in school?
I think the stars.
The stars?
Yeah, because we have a pumpkin or something on the board, and whoever all be quiet at group time or center time, we get a star.
Oh.
That's my favorite is private school.
Do you have quite a few stars?
Yeah. This year we only had 5.
Oh. Does that mean you weren't very quiet?
We were quiet.
Oh.
We just got 5.
Oh, that's good. What's your favorite thing to do?
I think it's play. It's play.
Display? Even better than water skiing?
I like to water ski too.
You do a very nice job. What do you like to play? What kind of playing do you like to do?
I think London Bridge is falling down.
London Bridges, that's a nice one. Do you, we're getting near the end of our interview here, and it's almost over. We only do this once a year, you know, for Thanksgiving, and this is the second time we've done this. So I was wondering if you'd like to maybe sing us a little song.
Yeah.
Would you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What would you like to sing us?
Mr. Sun.
Okay. Would you sing us that?
But I'm gonna have to do this.
Okay.
Let's do
Are you
it.
going to have to stand up, or can you do it sitting down?
We can do it sitting down. We always do that.
Okay. Well,
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden, please shine down on me. Oh, please shine down on me. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you. Please come out. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden, hiding behind a tree.
well, that's very nice. I think I want to clap for that.
Thank you.
Boy, that was nice. I didn't expect such a nice song.
Thank you.
You never know when you ask what you might find, do you?
Yeah.
That's why you have to always ask, not be afraid to ask questions,
Yeah.
because you might get an answer that you didn't expect. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we
Yeah.
finish up? What would you like to say?
I used to have a bunny costume like that. Only have the hat left, but I don't know where it went.
Oh. Well, can you wave goodbye to the camera? And say,
Bye.
thank you, Sandy. You feel like a movie star? Huh? You don't? Well, you're certainly pretty. Let's see. Well, I got to start off with the regular questions, okay? I'd like you to tell me your name.
Sandy.
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 Sandy. And let's see, where do you live, Sandy?
Look at the pines.
You like it there?
Yes.
Oh, good. Where do you go to school?
Cottage Hill.
Cottage Hill. And who's your teacher?
Miss Barrett.
Miss who?
Miss Barrett.
Barrett?
Yeah.
And what, what grade are you in?
First.
First grade. Okay.
I know my teacher's real name.
What's your teacher's real name?
Heather.
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 Oh, what a pretty name. Yeah, there's a plant in Scotland that grows called heather. Okay, now, let's see. Oh, I wanted to ask you what you would like to be when you grow up.
What? Teacher.
A teacher. What would you like to teach?
First grade.
First grade. Oh, that would be nice. People just your size. Yeah, well, that would be nice. Now, let me see what's on the next here. Oh, I wanted to know what you did this summer.
Swam. Played with my friends.
Did you water ski?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you water ski pretty well?
I'm on a single.
You're on a single, aren't you? Yeah. Are you going through the course?
I can speak, I can breathe.
All right. Well, you're doing very well. Now, well, you mentioned friends. Who is your best friend?
Tina Marie. Tina Marie.
Tina Marie.
Yeah, that's her last name.
Oh, that's a pretty name. Now, let's see, what else I have on the list here? I wanted to know, did I ask you what you did this summer? Did I already ask you that?
Mm-hmm.
Did I? I forgot. What's your favorite thing to do?
Water ski.
Oh, it is. Well, I would never have thought of that. What's second best?
Swimming. It's swim
Swimming.
team.
Swim team? Yeah. What do you like to do best at school?
Work.
Work?
Work.
Help? You like to help the teacher? Huh?
I do that a lot of times helping my teacher.
Yeah, your daddy used to like to help the teacher a lot when he was...
He
was-
did?
Yes. Yes, he always liked to help the teacher.
He did.
Whoa, careful. So back up again. We don't want to lose you. That would be silly if we lost you and all of a sudden the film went blank. Let's see. Now, oh, I wondered if you would like to possibly tell me a story or maybe sing me a song.
But I did last year. Did I sing the song or did I say something?
I think maybe you sang a song last
Yeah. See, this time to tell you a story.
Okay.
Story how much I like my class.
The classroom? Okay. You have to speak up though so the little microphone here can hear you.
Hey!
Okay, but not too loud because then might fall off. Okay? Okay, so just tell me the story. I'll have to go fairly quickly here. I think we're just about running out of time. Let's see. No, we still have some more time.
Yeah, 800 minutes. My classroom's very pretty, and I'm in group 1. There's only one boy and 2 girls. I'm saying classroom with girls because there's this girl named Katie that sits across from me. There's this boy named Jonathan. He has to earn these gold stickers to get a prize, and he changes his card to different colors. And once he got to, he's the only one that got to red in the whole classroom.
To red? How far did you get? Pretty close to red?
I've got on green all the time.
Oh?
No reds, no yellows, no blues, no pinks, just beans.
Just greens?
Yeah.
Do you like green? I hope you like that color. Oh, that's
My friend
good.
Katie, Jonathan made her get in trouble once, so she got a
Yeah? Yeah? Well, you certainly are pretty. I have to say that. Let's see, now what year is this? Do you remember what year? This is 1991, isn't it?
November.
Right. What's special about today?
Because it's Thanksgiving.
That's right. You got it. I knew it. Now, this year I...
Oh,
Ooh, what?
I forgot something. We have our trains at my house.
Oh, do you like those?
Yes.
Well, your dad told me that you were quite a helper in helping him put them up.
And we have 3. And my dad's friend David, he likes trains. You know what?
What?
He saved our trains because I think 2 of them are right here, or 3, and the other one was coming and it almost bonked into it because when it went the other way around and it almost bonked it. But David saved the trains before they got broken. I know. My dad makes like David since he was 2.
Yeah, he had his first Lionel train when he was 2 years old. Now this year we're about ready to wrap up here, and I was just wondering if there was anything you'd like to ask me this year.
Yes. How do you like being bald?
Well, I'd rather have hair. Let's put it that way. But under the circumstances, I can live with it.
Okay.
Does it look okay to you for me to be bald? Well, that's good.
My papa's even bolder than me.
Oh, well, if you didn't like it, then I'd be disappointed.
You like to?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you still like me, even though I don't have too much hair.
My papa's there only dries in 1 minute.
My hair dries fast, too. Well, I've
We
really...
use a washcloth.
Oh, yes, we use water. Well, I've really enjoyed this interview. Sandy.
I know who you're on it.
Okay. Who?
Daniel.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
Okay, now, I don't have one of these little clicker boards. You know, these little clicker boards you're supposed to say, take 1, scene 1, or whatever. So I'm just going to say, we're going to start. That'd be all right?
Okay, just say take and clap your hands.
Okay. Now you have to. One thing about Brian, he didn't speak. I forgot to tell him to speak up a little loudly because there's only this little teeny microphone on here and it doesn't pick up much sound. So could you speak up loudly?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, what is your name and where do you live?
My name is Sandy and I live in Lake of the Pines.
And how old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
Boy, you're getting pretty old. What school do you attend and what grade?
I go to Pleasant Ridge School and I'm in 2nd grade.
What is your teacher's name?
Mrs. McTaggart.
Oh, Mrs. McTaggart. Good Scottish name, huh? What do you like to do best at school?
Usually math and work in the classroom.
Be a helper, I'll bet, huh? You always like to be a helper. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't have any ideas? None at all? Oh.
I
Well,
might like to be a teacher.
oh, okay. Well, that would be fine. What did you do this summer?
Go on vacation to Bernie, go on vacation to Yosemite, but usually ski.
You still like to ski?
Yes. Why would I not like to ski?
I have no idea. I was just wondering.
Then why'd you mention it?
You got me. I think you got me.
That's because you miss skiing.
Well, yeah, I miss you too, but I miss skiing. I don't see you often enough, and I don't ski often enough. Did I ask you? I already asked you what you did this summer, didn't I?
Yes,
Who is your best friend?
you and my friend Lindsay.
Lindsay? Oh,
Did you hear what I said? You too.
me too? Oh, wow. That's makes me get all dimply.
Thank you. What do you like to do the most?
What is your favorite thing to do?
You know that one. I like to water ski.
Is that the best, most favorite? I thought that might be the case. Do you participate in any other sports?
I'm on a swim team. I swim for Penguins swim team. And my coaches are Shar and Greg.
Ah, did you just get some new coaches?
Just Greg.
Just great.
Emerson had to quit.
Oh, why? What
They
happened?
made him quit.
Oh,
That's
why-
because he wasn't doing things right.
Oh, well, I won't ask any more about that problem.
Yes.
Let's see. Would you like to sing a song or tell a story or something for me this year?
Neither.
Neither one.
Neither.
Okay. Well, that's always your choice. You know, there's no pressure involved with these
I
interviews.
have one.
What's that?
Once upon a time, there was a bald man that had hardly any hair. His name was Grandpa. And whenever somebody saw him, he was wearing a hat and glasses.
Oh, what a nice story.
And he would always go to work every day, but you never see anybody. Not his wife, nobody.
Why?
Because he had to work day and night.
It was daylight?
No, he had to work day and night.
Oh, he had to work day and night.
Because he slept in trees all the time.
Slept in trees?
That was his thing.
Well, maybe he was looking for the magic fairy that would give him some new hair.
Mm-hmm.
And what would he do if he had more hair?
If he had more hair, he would shave it all off.
Why?
And then he would keep on going back to her so she would lose her magic so he could have long hair.
I see. Oh, I'm glad.
The end.
Thank you. I knew there was an end to that story someplace. Is there anything you would like to ask me?
Why don't you have any hair?
You asked me that before, and it's the same answer. It went out and went down the drain when I was combing it one day. Actually, when I was combing it several days. You know how long it takes to lose a head of hair? About 5 years. And every day you go in and you comb your hair, and what do you think you see going down the drain?
Your hair.
Yeah, and what can you do about it?
Nothing.
Why?
Because once you lose your hair, it takes like 6 years to grow back for you. And
You think I'll have more hair 6 years from now?
You get hair.
You think it'll grow back?
Because you're already getting here.
Oh, can I have some of yours?
No.
Could we go to a doctor and you could ask him if he'd take some of your hair and transplant it on mine?
No, go to the hair place and ask them for their hair in the garbage can.
In the garbage can? Rather than your beautiful hair that you have?
I'm not letting you have my hair.
Why?
Because
It wouldn't hurt much and yours would grow back in 6 months. It takes me 6 years.
6 months.
Yeah, it would be back in 6 months.
Actually, yours would be back in will come back in 7 years if you talk about it too much.
I wouldn't take very much, Sandy. Just this piece up in front here.
The people still want to put their hair.
You know, then all you'd have is this big white spot. You could tell everybody that asked you gave it to your grandpa.
But then you would have the same color hair.
Yeah, but that's just the color my hair used to be. Perfect match. Perfect match, Sandy.
Oh.
We don't have to do that. Well, I bet you were sweating it there for a second, huh? No. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to wrap up. This is the wrap-up part now.
What wrapper?
So we're going to wrap up. This is where I come over and get a great big piece of paper and wrap you up.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
No.
It isn't. Okay. Well, can you say goodbye, Grandpa?
Goodbye, Grandpa.
See you next year.
See you on Christmas.
Okay, good. Would you have the next grandchild come in, who is...
Daniel!
Right, okay. Thank you, Sandy.
zoom back a little bit.
Grandpa,
Yeah,
I need to wash my, brush my hair.
you do?
Yeah, really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Those work.
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome. Now, let me see. This is Thanksgiving Day, 1993, as
Yes.
I mentioned before. And could you tell me your name and where
My
you
name
live?
is Sandy Campbell, and I live in California in Auburn,
Okay.
Lake Pines.
When were you born?
I was born January 17th, 1985.
So that makes you how old?
I am 8 years old, and in January I will be turning 9.
Okay. What school do you attend and what grade are you in?
I go to Pleasant Ridge School, and I am in 3rd grade. And I have Mrs. King for a teacher.
Oh, do you like her?
I like her very much.
Oh, that's nice. What do you like to do best at school?
Mostly work, reading, math, and spelling, and things like that. It's fun.
Anything else at school you can tell me about?
I have a lot of friends.
Good, I bet you do. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know really.
Well, you have lots of time to work on it because you'll be quite a while before you grow up.
Probably an artist.
Oh. Well, we've got some of your things here. I've got a finger painting you made me a long time ago in my room.
Yeah.
I thought then you showed some signs of being a good artist.
Even better now.
Yeah, I bet you are. And you made me remember that nice frog you made for me with
Oh,
the
yeah.
ceramics? Yeah, I really like that too.
I haven't seen that a lot.
Yeah, I like it. I like the things you make for me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You want to tell me about anything you did this summer that you really enjoyed?
Skiing.
You like skiing, don't you?
Yeah, and going to Vernon and Yosemite.
All right. We always like to do that too. Who's your best friend? Would you like to tell me about your best friend?
I'd have to say Ashley,
Okay.
because we've been friends since the 1st grade when she first came to Cottage Hill when I was in 1st grade.
Ah,
We were both in the same class.
I see. I'm going to zoom this up just a little bit so I can get you a little bit closer in.
Okay.
Let's see. Did I ask you what's your favorite thing to do? What do you like to do the best?
Water skiing
Yeah, I thought so.
and reading.
Yeah, and reading, huh? Mm-hmm. And well, you do nice little plays too with your little play, your little stage.
Oh, yeah.
Your little puppets.
Children's, let's see what's it called? Children's Puppet Theater.
Yeah, you do a nice job with that. I like the shows you put on.
I made some more.
Huh?
I made some more plays
Good.
by myself.
Well, someday maybe we
I
can
made
take
little-
the TV up and we can.
And I also made little characters out of paper and little scenes.
All right.
And I used the turntable.
Oh. Well, you're so pretty. Your eyes sparkle. Now let's see if I want maybe. Your mom said maybe you were going to be taking piano lessons.
Oh yeah, I was going to be probably taking piano lessons after Thanksgiving, which is
Oh.
today.
Well, that'd be nice.
And we are probably going to have a piano teacher. My friend Ryan Cummings, piano teacher that he has for 15 minutes. And you, after every month, if you do a good job on the test and everything, you either get one prize out of the one prize box or 2 prizes out of the 2 prize box.
All right.
And Nana said after a few years, I'll be able to play the new piano book she just got in the mail yesterday.
Great. Do you like to help your dad do things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. Huh? You like to work with the nuts and bolts and screwdrivers and wrenches. Huh?
Sometimes.
Maybe someday you'll be a doctor.
No.
Because doctors use tools, to operate on people.
I'd rather use tools to hit and screw
Okay.
and drill holes.
So you like to build things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you'll be an engineer then.
Maybe.
This is a family of engineers, Let's see, I wanted to ask you, if every year I kind of ask you if you'd like to sing a song or tell a story or something. Hey, did you think about this year? What you might want to?
I forgot.
You forgot that?
I forgot about it.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to do. It's not. You're under no obligation. No, I didn't mean to catch you by surprise.
Well, I'm going to tell something I did just the first week of November.
Okay.
On November 1st and November 8th for 7 days, I was in Maui, and we went to the beach every day. And we always got sand in our bathing suits, and it made us itch and had to take showers or just rinse off. And me and Nanny shared a bedroom. I had a bed, she had a bed. We had to share the dresser. We each got 3 drawers because there were 6, and we each got our own window. And we each got part of the dresser to put our stuff on, and we shared the bathroom and stuff like that.
Sounds like you had a wonderful
And we
trip.
went to the pool there.
Oh boy.
There's a private pool, but you had to have a key.
Oh, well, pretty fancy, huh?
Very fancy.
Wow.
We stayed at Minihuni Shores.
Oh. Your nanny and I, one time, we went and found the Minihuni ditch, where the Minihuni people used to really live. They were little tiny people. Let's see now. I wanted to ask you if there was anything you'd like to ask me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you wear your wig for Thanksgiving, please?
I don't think I have a wig.
You do too. The one I gave you out of my hair, you silly. Now you either wear it or
Well,
racist
we won't
part.
talk about that. I thought maybe you were going to ask me, how I got to be so handsome, or,
How'd you get to be so smart?
oh, that's nice. Well, I'm really not all that smart,
Yes, you are.
but I've always worked real hard, and that helps.
What do you do at work?
I work in electronics. That's my favorite thing. My favorite thing to
Oh,
do.
like that's how you can fix things and stuff?
Yeah, I like
And
to
you
fix
used to be an engineer,
I like
right?
to fix things for you. I'm still an engineer. I like to help fix your things when they break. And I
My
help fix
dollhouse
your dollhouse.
broke.
You
My-
need some more fixing on your
My
dollhouse?
sister's does. Really. Her on top edge part
Yeah.
is coming off.
Oh. Well, okay, I think we're about ready to wrap it up this year. Is there anything else we'd like to talk about?
Why do you have such a nice house?
Who does?
You do.
Well, thank you.
Why do you have such a nice house?
Oh, well, we did a lot of work out in the yard this spring. And now it looks real nice in the front. We like our house. We like your house, too.
Where are you going this year for your vacation? Are you going back to England?
No, we're going to go to Disneyland with you, and then we're going to go to Verney Falls. And then probably the next year we're going to go to England.
Okay. You're going to skip it this year?
Yeah.
Or you already have, haven't you?
Well, we skipped it once, and we're going to skip it again. So we'll skip it twice, 2 years.
Because Nana just got anxious because she doesn't have to work.
Right? Isn't that nice? So I'll be seeing you again next year, and we'll do this again, and you'll be...
Can I sing a quick song?
Sure.
Okay. It's called, let me think, Deck the Halls.
Okay.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now a gay apparel, fa la 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 la. 'Tis
Ancient.
ancient carol, fa la 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 la.
Wonderful. I love it.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. See you next year.
Okay, honey.
Just let me use this book to do songs with.
Oh, fine, Sandy. That'll be fun.
And it is called Disney the Elephant Tree Treasure of Songs.
Okay.
Has Aladdin and Beauty.
I've got to keep zooming back and moving up because everybody's getting taller and bigger. So I've got to move back. Yeah, that's about right for you, about right there. Yeah. Perfecto, I think. Now, I'll go through the same spiel I went through with everybody else. Now, when I talk, it goes right into the microphone, so it's close and it's loud. But when you talk, you're further away, so you have to talk, just talk up. You don't have to talk loud, but just talk up so I can hear you. Oh, you look pretty today. Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions, and of course, I know the answers to a lot of them, but the video camera doesn't know the answers. So you have to help me, okay? Because we're putting this on for recording. What is your name?
Sandy Campbell.
Okay, and where do you live?
Burbank, California.
And how old are you?
9.
You're getting pretty old, aren't you? What school do you go to?
Cottage Hill,
And what grade are you in?
4th.
What is your teacher's name?
Miss Denniston.
And what do you like to do best at school?
The projects we do.
Yeah.
We made apple dolls and acorn mush for the project that we had. We're going to do missions, which I just got my stuff in the mail yesterday.
But I think every student in California at one time makes a little model of a mission.
We don't have to make models. Not everybody makes models.
Oh.
4th graders do like projects, like make the mission or stuff like that.
Together? They do it all together?
No, we each do one, a
Okay.
different one. Well, not everybody does a different one.
If you could do anything that you wanted to do, what would it be?
Make 30 miles per hour with great speed without missing and with getting just right close to the border like I'm supposed to. So my dad won't stop. So my dad will stop bugging me about, you have to get right up close to it or else you won't make it perfect.
Hey, I want to ask you a little bit about water skiing. Did you do pretty well this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I tell you could do? Remember?
If I make 3 times in a row at 36 miles per hour.
No, not 36.
No.
That's a
26.
That's a little fast.
26.
Okay.
And I made it. My first time I did it, I made it 3 times in a row.
Then what could you do?
Then I could go have a Mastercraft, and I got $10.
I think your dad doesn't have any small change left, does he?
I made $90 about $100 this year.
Whoa.
Skiing.
Whoa.
Trick skiing counting. I almost got all the way around on trick skis. I got halfway around, try to go like this. Didn't work very well.
Yeah, well, you
I
have to get-
fell down.
Okay. Wow, that was quite a long story there. What did you do this summer?
Ski after ski after ski, or else I wouldn't have not got to do anything. My dad made me ski.
No, but you went on a little vacation, didn't you? Didn't you go on a little vacation? Didn't you go up to Mendocino with your grandparents? Remember you went up there? I think you did. Took a long drive in the car. Well, we won't.
Pacific Ocean.
Right. Did you I saw a picture of you swimming in the Pacific Ocean.
Did.
Was it cold?
I should have brought my wetsuit
Yeah, yeah.
and my hat and my gloves.
Who's your best friend?
Amber.
What do you guys do together?
We play games. We oh gosh, I remember it. We watch. We play outside. We look for acorns, and we were making acorn mush the other day with soft acorn middle. Some was purple.
Do you like to play the piano?
I memorized the song.
Yeah. You had a couple of recitals this year, didn't you? Just one? Okay.
Memorized a Christmas song for Christmas.
Did you?
I have a book.
Oh.
It's called Jolly Old Saint Nick.
Could you sing that?
Still working.
Can you sing that song?
I don't even want to play it.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought maybe you had that memorized well enough that we could sing that. You could sing that for me.
Can't sing.
What else did you do this year? Did you do any running?
Yeah, I was in cross country. And I got, at my last track meet, I got 13th place. For my best one.
Very good. That's quite an improvement, huh?
I ran practically the whole way.
Does it hurt your side when you run? No.
Nope, nope.
Nope. Let's
What?
see. Did I ask you what your favorite thing to do was?
No.
I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite thing to do? You're making me laugh.
To do projects at school.
Okay. And you do projects at home with your dad too, don't you?
Yeah.
You like to help him with the tools and...
And the other day I took a whole bunch of his tools, put them in the drawer. When I got back when I was out there with him the next day, he had taken every single little tiny tool out of this drawer. So I only took a couple things. They're still in there.
Okay. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Don't you? Isn't there anybody at school you kind of like? Isn't there? Not one guy you kind of look at and say, "Woo, look at this guy." No? Okay, well, I thought I'd get somewhere with that, but I didn't.
Why? What did Daddy say?
Huh? I haven't talked to her yet. What do you think she's gonna say? Think she's got a boyfriend?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I'll ask her.
Ask her. Beg her to say, tell me.
Okay. Now I want to just we're almost done. Didn't hurt yet, did it? No. I thought maybe you didn't want to sing a song, but I thought maybe you'd like to tell me a little story. You usually like to tell stories or something. So yeah, can you think of anything you'd like to?
I haven't thought about it much.
Yeah, that's okay. You could just tell me a little story. Not a long one, just a little short story. Like maybe something you did with a friend or...
If I told something about me and Amber were doing, she'd probably kill me.
No, that'd be all right. You could just tell a little bit about it. And then maybe you could. She won't even know. How would she know?
I'd tell her.
Oh, would you? Doesn't she know? What were you doing you don't think she'd like you to tell?
We're doing some,
Okay, well we can skip that.
Yeah, skip that.
Want to skip
I
that?
haven't thought about one bit. I forgot all about this. I
Oh, that's
forgot all about that one.
Okay.
Good.
But there's one little last part left, and that's the part
Yes.
you can ask me if you ask me anything you want to ask me.
When are you going to clean the garage?
When am I going to clean the garage?
Yeah.
You're going to be so surprised when you come down to the house.
Clean it?
No, I haven't cleaned it yet. But I was going to surprise you, huh? But I'm close. Because your daddy brought me I got a new rack, and I'm going to get rid of all my old junk. You think that'll make Nana happy?
No, give it to me.
Oh, no, you don't need it. You wouldn't need old racks. If I find some good things, like that little compass, I'll give you the good things. The small, good things, but not the big.
A box, a table,
Do you have a playhouse? Like a house you're building or something?
kind of.
With Amber? Is Amber the new kid on the block?
The one that you went to dinner with us?
Yeah. It's a nice house and a nice family, huh? How old is she?
10 or 11. 10 or 11.
Okay.
Amber's dad took you guys out there. She went out with them, remember, under the garage?
Yeah. That's where your playhouse is?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And a whole bunch of stuff in there. We have the conference room and you tricked me into saying that, didn't you? You got me to say that. That's not fair.
Do you have a fax machine?
We don't have any plugs in there. Well,
Oh.
one we do have, but we don't know what it goes to.
Oh.
It's probably the main one.
Yeah, well, you want to stay away from those things anyway.
Well, we haven't been in there for this Sunday will be a week, because there's bats in there, 2 bats.
Ooh.
Baby bats I saw, because they were behind a board that was outside the room. And I was like, Amber, let's look behind this. And I was like, bat! And my heart was like beating fast, because I saw them. There's 2 little baby ones. And so Amber was too chicken to go in there, knock down the board, and run out and lock the door. So I locked the door, we ran outside, and we came back in. I knocked down the board, ran back inside. I had to turn off the light too.
Well, was it during the daytime? Bats are usually pretty quiet during the daytime because they like to go out at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that must have been kind of a scary experience.
To Amber was.
Yeah.
She's even scared of spiders.
Well, I've enjoyed this interview very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. What is today? It's Thanksgiving Day.
98.
94, 98. You're silly. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, now, when I talk to you,
The lights on.
I know it's blinking. Talk as though you're talking to this thing up here. Okay, so your eyeballs stay up high and bright and pretty and sparkly.
Okay.
Okay. Good. You look beautiful. Okay, now. Let's see. Okay. So, can you tell me your name, please?
Sandy Campbell.
And where do you live, Sandy?
In Lake of the Pines, that's in Auburn.
Okay, and how old are you now?
10.
Yeah. And what school do you attend and what grade are you in?
I attend Cottage Hill and I'm in 5th grade.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
No? Don't have any suggestions this year, like things you'd like to do when you grow up?
Yes, I do. I do.
What's that?
Be a soul skier at Marine World.
All right. Well, that's good. That's a good goal. Yeah. Did you talk to some people at Marine World this year about swivel skiing?
The best soul skier in the world.
Is that right?
I think so. I don't know.
But good anyway, huh?
She gets to ski left foot and right foot.
Did she give you some pointers? Are you gonna work on that swivel ski till you get it?
We had a couple days ago when I went soul skiing and I put my right foot forward instead of my left foot forward and I was lifting up my left leg and moving it around a little bit.
Good. Terrific. What did you do this summer that you enjoyed?
I beat Grandpa skiing.
Oh, yes, you do. We don't have to tell everybody in the whole world about that, do we?
I beat Grandpa skiing.
What other things did you do this summer that you liked?
I got to spend a lot of time with you guys and I went to Bernie and we walked to the beach every day and I took a bad crash on the air chair.
Did you?
Yeah. And suck.
Okay. Who is your best friend, Sandy?
Jody.
Jody? Is that a girl you go to school with? No.
Met at Yosemite.
Oh, you met her at Yosemite. Oh, did you ever see her again after that? No? Well, maybe you'll see her again sometime. You'll be going back
We're
up to
pen
Yosemite
pals.
again? Oh, you write to her? Oh, that's
She
nice.
hasn't written me back though.
Well, maybe she will. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No? You don't have a boyfriend yet, huh? Are the boys pestering you?
No.
No? Okay, do you participate in any sports?
Yes.
What's the sports?
Basketball and shouldn't say water skiing, that won't get. And also I like to play kickball.
You like to swim a lot, don't you? Don't you swim
Kinda.
haven't you swum across the lake a couple
Not
of
lately.
times? Not lately?
I've half swam across the lake though,
Oh.
even by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. If you could do anything you wanted to do, what would that be?
Get all the money in the world and be the president.
You're the president? Would you like to be president?
Yes.
Well, maybe you ought to talk to him about that. Maybe he's getting tired of being the president. He may want some relief.
Next year he has relief.
We hope so, don't we?
Huh.
Let's see.
You didn't run cross country again this year, did you? Did you run cross country this year? How'd you do?
The last meet we had was my best for this year, and I got 19th. And last year at Lyman Gilmore, which was the place I got 19th, I got 13th. But I did the best this year.
Wonderful. That's good. You sounds like you're improving in that sport. Is there anything you'd like to tell me about, or anything you'd like to ask me?
How many? God. Okay. If you were the president of the United States, what would you do?
Well, if I were the president of the United States, what would I do?
Yes, what would you do?
Well, I know what I wouldn't do. I probably wouldn't get a lot of sleep because I'd be very, very busy doing all the things the president has to do.
When you come up to my house, you always clean your always up and at 'em, so, like when you're up and at 'em, because you're always, let's go, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. You never go swimming, it seems like, anymore.
Oh, well, we'll do that some next summer, okay?
Next summer.
Yeah, well, this summer it's all cold. The water's cold now.
So,
Do you have a little song or a little story you'd like to tell me?
let me think. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Once, 500,000 years ago, there was a man. He was with a native guide, and they were walking through the Amazon rainforest. As they were walking, the native said, "Shh, there it is." What they had been looking for was a rare tropical bird, and the native had just found it. So what they did, well, they had a package of 500,000 Band-Aids, and they also had string, a backpack, and tape. They had to use all these things to catch that bird. They wanted to catch this rare tropical bird because they already had one of them at the San Francisco Zoo, and they needed another one because the first one, it was getting very lonely. They wanted to also get these birds because a lot of people were killing them because they have elegant feathers. So they taped all the Band-Aids together, and then they took off the wrappers, and then they taped them together that way and put tape all around it so the bird couldn't see it. And then they put that in a tree, and they had the backpack in the center. And with the string, they tied it to the backpack, and then they hid behind a tree and had the string in their hand. And when the bird would come, they'd pull that. The Band-Aids would come loose off the trees, and they'd catch the bird in the backpack. And so the bird was wondering what that was in the corner of the tree. So he flew over there, and they pulled the string. And all of a sudden, he was trapped and squawking and going berserk. So they got him, they started walking back. And all of a sudden, they were lost. The native guide had forgotten to go the right way because they were so excited because they got the bird. They turned left instead of right. So they finally figured out where they had caught the bird because they forgot to take the Band-Aids down. So they took the Band-Aids down, and then they went right. And then they finally got it to the San Francisco Zoo. Everyone was happy because now the other bird was very happy, and everyone came to San Francisco Zoo to see it. But then another story was that Marine World got really mad because they were getting everybody to come over there instead of Marine World. But that's another story.
We'll have to wait for that one until next year.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sandy Campbell,
What?
you're beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
And we enjoyed this interview very much, and we'll hope you have a nice rest of 1995 and a wonderful 1996.
And my birthday.
And your birthday.
And Christmas.
And Christmas.
And the day you get your hair back.
Wonderful.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, Hank. Love you.
Well, every time someone new comes in, I have to keep cranking the camera up, which means, you know what that means? Means you guys are all, one of you is taller than the next guy.
Problem, I don't like sitting up straight for some reason.
You're fine. You gotta watch your posture so you, because you're so pretty, you want to also stand up straight. Now, let's see if I can. Sandy, look over here. Okay, now let me find my list here. Oh, some of these questions will be familiar, and some might not be so familiar, after all.
Depends on when they're all the same ones.
Now, this is, I have to first decide which set of questions to ask you. So, do you have, in school, do you have one teacher all day long, or do you have several teachers?
2 teachers.
2 teachers. Well, I guess I better, because you have 2 teachers, I better go to the big kids list and bigger kids list.
I mean junior high.
Because the little kids only have 1 teacher all day long. But, and you could remember.
I had 2 teachers last year and I was in 5th grade. Actually, I had 3 teachers. Because
Okay.
science, we like rotated.
Okay. So we'll start with the usual stuff. What is your name?
I don't know.
You forgot?
Sandy.
Sandy. Okay. And how old are you?
11.
11. Do you know your eyes sparkle? They do. Where do you live?
Auburn.
Okay. Any special part of Auburn?
Identified.
That's a pretty special part of Auburn, I'd say. What grade are you in school?
6th.
And what's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Let's see, where were we? What was your favorite subject in school?
I just did.
Math?
Yes.
What attracts you to math? Is it you find it kind of simple to do?
Yeah, because I'm like the highest math class in school.
All right.
Just good at that. It's called.
Yeah, well, this thing stays focused pretty well.
Okay. Who is your best friend?
Genevieve Lewis and Brittany Murphy. Even though she lives in Montana.
She moved?
February last year.
Oh, but
Earlier this year.
Do you write to her?
Yeah.
Good. Good. What is your favorite thing to do?
Read.
What kind of books do you like to read?
Last Wish. It's a series. And American Girl book.
All right. All right. Did I ask you what your favorite thing to do was? See, Grandpa's losing his noodles.
Losing it.
Did I ask you what you wanted to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What would you like to be when you grow up?
A lawyer.
A lawyer? Oh, we're getting pretty fancy. I need a good lawyer. Could you be my lawyer?
I'm not old enough to.
Well, you wouldn't want. That'll happen. That'll happen pretty soon. Huh. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
You do a good job at basketball. I watched you play. Did you take any vacations this year?
Yep.
Where did you go?
Yosemite,
Yeah.
Bernie,
Yeah.
and Disneyland.
Wow.
I went to Disneyland with my friend Amanda in September.
All right. All right.
Amanda's fun.
That was a special trip for you, wasn't it? Because it was your first time away from home.
No.
Without
staying
your
in a
family?
Hotel. No. I went to. Well, what do you mean?
Well, without mom and dad.
No, I went with you guys to Yosemite, and I went with Mom and Papa to Maui.
Oh, that's right. But I mean, not family. Like, we're family, you know. But it's the first time you ever ventured out without us guys. You had a good time too, I think. Mm-hmm. I like that outfit you've got. It looks real nice.
Let's see if you're still here. Oop, now you're kind of getting too tall for me. I gotta turn this up a little bit.
Okay, now. Where
Now,
was I?
you just asked me what my favorite vacation.
Okay, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
Get back to that one. I have to think about it.
Okay.
Well, do the next one.
Okay. If you could be anything you wanted to be and had the talent for that, what would you choose to be?
An artist or whatever.
Okay. Now this gets a little tougher. This next part.
Well, wait, look, I would want to go to the UK. I know I'm going next year, but 2 years. Or a year and a
How
half.
about 98?
Year and a half.
Won't be long. We'll be
Actually,
flying on
a
that-
year and a month and a half.
We'll be flying on that big jet. Do you have a riddle or a joke that you could tell Grandpa?
Oh, okay. One of my friends showed me this.
Okay.
Here. Because good luck. Okay. Don't laugh at me, okay?
I'm not gonna laugh.
Hi, my name is Toby. My dad's Toby, my mom's Toby, and my dog's Toby. One day, me and my dog go to motorcycles. Like, faster, Daddy, faster, 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 Daddy, faster, 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 Daddy, faster, come faster, faster, Daddy, faster. He went faster. So let's figure out Daddy. Sit down. Sit down.
That was wonderful. So your mouth gets all distorted.
Yeah, okay, and I have another one. My eyes are squishy, my nose is squishy, and my toes are squishy. When they said open, eyes open, and they open. I said open, eyes open, and they opened. I said open, eyes open, and they opened. I said open, eyes open, they opened. I said close, eyes closed, and they closed.
All right.
Oh, no. My nose is squishy, my ears are squishy, and my eyes are squishy. I said open nose, open, and open. Open nose, open, and open. Open nose, open, open. Open nose, open, open. Close nose, close.
Oh, goodness sakes. I thought you were gonna. Oh. Okay. Wow, I was lucky. Do you have anything you'd like to ask Grandpa?
Did you find your toupee here?
I put it on. You asked Nana about that, okay?
Where is it?
I found it in the closet this morning, and I actually put it on. And she laughed, and then I put it back in the box. Because it's, I've lost so much hair now that I need a bigger toupee. Because there's a bigger hole on the top, and some of the spots.
You should get that stuff where you spray on your hair, and in a couple hours or a couple days, whatever, your hair will come back.
It would come back.
Yeah, it would like come back or something. I don't know. I didn't quite understand the commercial, but you get more hair or something.
You get more hair? What does it cost?
Don't know.
You can afford it? Is it a squirt? Is it a spray
You
can?
kind of spray it on your head or something.
Well, maybe we'll have to try some of that. What color is it? Is it black? Would I look funny with black hair? Okay. Sandy, thank you very much for this interview. What year is this?
2,865.
No, it's 1996.
Oh.
And thank you very much. So can you say goodbye and we'll see you next year?
Bye.
I wonder if I turn this thing on.
It's
Oh.
speaking.
It's on. Okay, start my timer here. Okay, well, you sure look nice today.
Thank you.
Cheery and bright and shiny. Okay, well, you know the normal stuff that I normally
Of
ask you,
course.
right? The normal
Yes.
stuff. So you're all ready for that, right? Okay,
Pretty much.
let's start with that stuff.
Okay, my name is Sandy. I go to Magnolia School. I'm in 7th grade, and I'm 12 years old. And my favorite class is choir with Mrs. Schramm. And we're doing Santa's Frosty Follies on December 4th for our winter concert.
Great. Great. How about, let's see here. How about friends? Who's your best friend? Do you have several of them? Or?
Anamika Caper and Brittany Murphy.
Okay. Have you thought about what you'd like to be when you grow up? Not yet. No, you have not. In the past, sometimes you've given me some things you wanted to be. But right now, you just kind of... Okay. How about sports? What sports do you like best?
Don't have a favorite.
You like them all? Okay. Are you playing any right now?
Basketball's coming up though.
Yeah, are you going to try out for basketball?
No, I'm on a team already.
Oh.
Judd's team, like the last couple years.
Oh, the same team you were. The one your dad's going to help coach? Great, great. Did you go on any vacations this year? Yeah.
So I went to Bernie and Disneyland, and that's all,
Okay.
I think.
Did you like both those vacations? What have I forgotten anything to ask you that I normally ask you? See, we should. What's the favorite thing you like to do when you come home from school and
Go outside.
you like to be outside a lot, don't you? Yeah, that's good. You're going to be a teenager pretty soon, right? Yeah. How's that feel?
I don't know.
Think there'll be any differences?
I'll be older.
You'll be older, yeah, that's for sure. How about responsibilities and things like that? Think that'll change much? No? Is there anything you'd like to ask old Grandpa?
No.
No, nothing for me? Well, how about, is there anything you'd like to, would you like to sing a song, or would you like to,
To show you my pet cow.
oh, did you bring somebody with you?
This is my pet cow.
Oh,
Can't open him right now because I'm not supposed to.
oh.
Makes noise. He
Maybe you
moves.
could hold him up just a little bit higher so everybody could see him. Yeah, where did you get that?
It's my mom's.
It's your mom's?
It's a cookie jar.
Oh,
She got it.
does it say anything? Does it talk?
Yeah, it goes moo.
It does?
Yeah.
Could you make it move for us?
No, we could do edit out of the video.
Because what?
I'm not supposed to remember.
Oh,
Otherwise I would.
well, I'd let you do it. Come on, let's have a moo. Great, I like that. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I'm glad you brought that with you. How about guys? You into guys yet? Not really? How about nobody special, huh, that you kind of like as a boyfriend or anything? Gee, man. How about guys that kind of looking your way? I'll bet there are.
I don't know.
I'll bet there are. Oh, let's see. What else do I want to ask you? How about you're a good story? Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you.
What?
Got it? I had it on my list over here,
And you forgot.
and I forgot. I wanted to ask you about that play you were in this year. That was great. I really enjoyed
Alice
that.
in Wonderland.
Yeah, that was good. We put that on our video, on our annual videotape. Yeah. And who were you in that play?
White Rabbit.
Yeah. Did you hop around a lot?
Yes.
Well, I think you did a great job. You know, don't you think you did a good job? You do. You did pull on my leg. I knew it. See, I was going to ask you about that. And what else are you doing at school? You're in something.
Santa's Frosty Follies. And we're doing Wizard of Oz for Spring Spectacular on the 28th. And I'm going to Europe with Nana, Grandpa, and Daniel.
Yeah. That would be great.
And then come back the day before the Spring Spectacular.
The day before, we're going to get back.
Yeah. It's on the 28th of May, and I'm coming back 27th.
Okay.
Major jet lag.
Yeah, that was, boy, you got to say that right. Usually takes me about, because when you get back, you'll wake up real early in the morning, like 3. Yeah, it's yucky. But at least you'd be up early.
Yeah, practice.
Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else I should have had on my list for you? I had the play. Oh, you're in choir. We talked about that. There was nothing you wanted to ask me, so I gave you that chance. You had a shot.
Couldn't think of
Didn't take it.
anything.
Didn't take
Couldn't
it.
think of anything.
It's okay.
Wasn't gonna be
Can't say I didn't ask.
a lot of boxes.
About singing, you're a good singer. You want to sing me a song?
No.
You want to sing me a song? Want to tell me a joke?
You think, hang on. I'm trying to think of one if I can think of one. I can't think of one.
Okay, joke you. I thought you'd be better prepared than that.
Oh, I couldn't think of one that's already.
Okay, well, how about, let's see. How about a riddle? No riddle?
I can't think of one either.
Can't think of a riddle. Boy. See, I asked you best friend, sports, vacation, sing a song, tell me a story.
Oh, I got a story. You didn't ask me that.
Okay.
You didn't ask that.
Well, I knew we'd get around to something
Okay.
you would warm up.
Once, there was this little dog, okay? I'm sorry, my throat's like that. And he was walking down the street. And he was just walking around, just minding his own business, when this cat came along. And this cat said, "Give me all your money." And the dog was like, "No, why should I?" And the cat said, "Because if you don't, I'm going to chase you and embarrass you in front of all your friends." And the dog's all, "I'm not going to give it to you." And so the cat started chasing the dog. And the dog was like, "Wait a second, I'm bigger than this cat." Turned around and started chasing the cat. And the cat had looked this really big lion. And the lion started chasing the dog. And then the dog ran into this hole and they didn't know where he went. Then he came out and all his friends were standing around laughing at him because he got chased by a big kitty and a little cat. There's really no point to that story, right?
I see.
But,
Well, it's all right.
sorry.
That's all right. It was your chance. You did it. We have it forever. Oh, how old do you think you'll be when you get married?
I don't know.
You have any idea? 30? 40? 50?
I'm going to be 184.
184 when you get married. But you'll have to find a real old guy. Okay, well, we've gone.
Oh, no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get frozen on 24, when they freeze people and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get unfrozen 20 years later.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, I just feel no.
I don't know why you'd want to do that.
I don't know.
Okay, well, thanks very much for the interview, Sandy.
You're welcome.
And want to say goodbye to the camera. And we'll see you in 88. Good job. Let's see now. Everything's going all right? Okay. So you kind of have the questions I ask every year memorized, I would assume.
No, I kind of forgot them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go through them then.
Remembered part of them.
Okay, well, what is your name?
Sandy,
Okay, and how old are you, Sandy?
13,
Okay, and where do you live?
in a house,
Okay, in a house, that's fair. At?
Lake of the Pines.
Okay. And in your schoolwork, what's your favorite subject?
English.
English. Why do you like English so much?
I like writing.
Yeah, I read a couple of things you wrote this year, and they were good. Some good writing. Who is your best friend?
Lindsay,
Lindsay. Oh, I forgot to ask you what grade you're in.
first.
Come on, give me the
Oh, my other grade. Oh, 8th.
eighth
Yeah, I'm
grade.
in
That's
8th.
the one I wanted, yeah.
Oh.
And did your best friend was Lindsay? Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is your favorite thing to do?
Play piano.
You sure do that well. I enjoy listening to you. What do you think you're going to want to be when you grow up?
Okay, marine biologist or mechanic.
Okay. What would sway you one way or another, do you think?
I don't know. I like both. Or maybe a cartoonist. That would be fun.
Oh, have you been doing some drawing?
Yeah, you haven't seen any of my pictures.
No, you haven't shown me any of that.
They're down at my house.
Well, you're going to have to show me some, okay? Okay. What's your favorite sport?
Croquet.
Croquet.
I like croquet. It's fun.
What do you play that over at Chris's house? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw they have a croquet set over there.
I haven't played in a while. It's been too wet.
Well, you have a great lawn for croquet yourself. You have to have
Yeah.
a big flat space.
Yeah.
Did you go on any vacations this year?
I went to Bernie and to Disneyland and to Santa Cruz.
Sounds pretty good. If you had a wish, and you could be anything or anybody you'd like to be, who would you wish for or to be or do?
I wouldn't change anything.
You wouldn't change anything? I like that. I like you just the way you are too. Now, let's see. Do I have anything else I want to do? Oh, I wanted to ask you about some of the special things you're doing this year. You joined the Rainbow this year, didn't you?
Last year in
Last
December.
year, in December? That was close to this year. And then what did you just start up the chairs or something in Rainbow, or with your first step?
We like have meetings and
Yeah.
then we do service projects helping the community.
Okay,
And so we just did like crab feeds and like, what was it, the violin festival or the fiddle festival. And
good.
then that's all I went to, I think.
Okay. Now, didn't you do something special with your dad this year?
Oh yeah, I went to the Hydrofoil Worlds down in LA, and we went with Brett Stample, Cameron Kephart, and we met Dave Stamp at his house. And we went to Lake Elsinore, and my dad made it into the finals for the Masters, or no, the Veterans. And I fell twice, and then I hurt my shoulder, but then I'm okay now. And then Cameron fell in his first run, like he barely even started, and then he did okay. And Brett fell in a back gainer, then he fell in another back gainer, and he was in a bad mood the rest of the time.
I can see why, yeah.
He was really frustrated.
Well, did you meet your expectations? Did you do as well as you thought you were going to do?
Yep,
Good.
didn't
Well,
really matter to me, just go have fun.
yeah, that's right. That's the main thing, is to just have fun, isn't it? Now, do you have a joke or a little story or something you'd like to tell me?
Oh, okay, this is my favorite blonde joke. What did the blonde say when she opened the Cheerio box?
Look at all the little O's.
No, look, Daddy, donut seeds.
Donut
Seeds.
seeds. Okay, that's good. That's good.
I could
Oh,
go on
that.
all day on blonde jokes, they're funny.
Yeah, you like those. I wonder why.
Gee, I don't know. They're
Yeah,
funny.
I told the blonde joke that time, but I can't remember what it was. It had-
Senior moment.
Yeah.
Was it the one with the computer screen?
Yeah, I can't. I've lost it. Okay, let's see. I get you wouldn't want to sing a little song by chance, would you?
No thanks.
Okay. I thought you were a little old for that.
No, don't feel like singing today.
Okay, well that was quick and painless.
I made it through a whole week of school this week. I went all week, all day. First week in a long time.
Well, that's wonderful, honey. We want you to keep up the good work.
But I've got a lot of homework this week.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to have homework during vacation, are we?
Well, some teachers do and some teachers don't. But you do a good job on that anyway.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing that, you'd be doing something else with your pencil and pen.
No, I'd
no,
probably be outside.
So, well, yeah, it's been
Doing
pretty good.
something, yeah.
Pretty nice these last couple of days.
That's for sure.
Okay, beautiful. Well, you take care of yourself. And we'll see you
Okey-dokey.
next year.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye. Okay, it was very nice. For each person here, I crank up a notch because each person is a little higher than the person before.
Except Brian and Annie, that's gonna be weird.
Oh, dear. Okay. Why didn't we put my lights on yet? I wonder. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Here we go. What is your name?
Sandy,
And what's your whole name?
Sandy Campbell,
Which how about include the middle name?
Sandy Lee Campbell,
There you go. Thank you. And how old are you, Cindy?
14,
Okay, and where do you live?
Auburn, Lake of the Pines.
Okay.
I'm
And what grade are you in at school?
a freshman in high school,
Okay, and what is your favorite subject there?
English and drafting.
Mhm. Who is your best friend?
Lindsay Freitas and Shauna Duckett.
All right. That's Lindsay's the gal you brought on vacation.
Yeah.
Right? What's your favorite thing to do?
Write stories and compose music.
All right. What, at this point, looking forward in your life, what would you like to be when you grew up?
Okay, I have like 4.
Okay.
An auto mechanic, a marine biologist, a writer, and a composer.
Okay,
But I still got a lot of time to decide, so I don't have to stress out about that.
absolutely. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Okay. Did you go on any vacations this year?
Yes, we went to Bernie, Disneyland, and to an NSYNC concert at Shoreline,
All right.
which was loud.
Loud.
It was loud.
Did you bring your cotton to put in your ears?
Yeah, I wish I had.
Yeah, but you can just put stuff, so I always stuff Kleenex in my.
Yeah.
If you were given a choice of going anywhere or being anything you would like, what would your choice be?
I would kind of like choose to have a day without my panic disorder. That's what I would choose. And just to be like just like a normal person, just not have to worry about having a panic attack or stuff like that happen. That's what I would like.
Okay, that's a good thing to want.
That's my goal, is to try to overcome my situation.
Good, honey. Do you have a riddle or a joke or anything you'd like to?
Well, I wrote a poem.
You wrote a poem. Would you read me your poem?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
The girl sits at home, crying in her bed. The stares, the laughs, the rumors spread. Every day she gets up knowing what will come. The preps, the jocks laughing in the sun. They laugh at her because she's different. She misses a lot of school. She has a panic disorder, which is hard to control. The stares, the laughs, the rumors spread because they don't understand. They don't understand the pain they inflict on her weak stand. She stands tall above the rest, even when she isn't there, because she's got a mother, father, sister who really care. Her friends are there when she is sad and when she is happy. There are many who try to understand, but a lot of people shun her. Yet the one thing no one understands, that girl is me.
That's very nice, honey. Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to ask old Grandpa?
No, Annie got mad at me because she thought that's what I was writing. So,
Oh, questions for me?
yeah, she got mad.
Oh.
So, can't really ask anything.
Well,
The fear of being yelled at.
Well, you don't want to worry about that. Let's see how we're doing on time here. Ooh, we have 1.5 minutes left.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to talk about something. Oh, was it last year you went to Lake Elsinore?
98? Yeah,
It was it 98 or 99?
98.
Oh, you didn't go last year?
Yeah, I think that next year, 2000 and like March or something. Well, no, not March. March wouldn't make sense. I don't know. But there's another competition. It's in September or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Sometime next year there's another competition and I need to start training for that.
Well, the water's a little cold now.
Well, I know, but I need to like work my shoulder because last time I hurt myself.
They're having, on New Year's Day, they're having a penguin swim. Yeah, I thought you'd
Sorry, not my department.
I thought you'd be interested in that. Okay. You mentioned drafting.
Yeah.
What? Drafting has changed a lot.
Yeah, we don't use AutoCAD though. We
No.
still we use drafting machines. We don't use T-squares.
Okay.
And we have like our own little drawer in our classroom, and mine looks like a bomb went off. I got all this stuff from our neighbor Chris. He gave me like all this drafting stuff, so I only had to like buy a pencil, that like one of the mechanical thing ones, and so my drawer is never clean. I can never find anything, but it's really fun because I like to draw, and it's something I enjoy doing.
Good. Why don't you hold up that pencil you had, and that one that lights up, and turn it on? You want to do that? I like that. Okay, well, I think we're just about, we made it. So, thank you very much for the interview.
Welcome.
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
And could you say goodbye to the camera for 99?
Goodbye, and everyone have a great life and everything, and hope that I get to see everybody soon.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Sandy.
Welcome. Thank you.
Get you centered here. Okay. Now, I have my usual list of questions here. So, what is your name?
Sandy Campbell,
And what is your age, Sandy?
15,
And where do you live?
Lake of the Pines,
And what school grade are you in?
10th grade at Bear River High School.
And what's your favorite subject there?
Guitar.
I haven't heard you play the guitar yet.
You don't want to, that's okay.
Oh, I do. I want to hear you play. Maybe we can play a duet together. You can guitar and I can organ. Who's your best friend?
Justin Jimenez.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing to do?
Sleep.
You know, Brian came up with the same thing.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. That's good. I wish I could sleep like you guys do. When you graduate from school, what would you think you'd like to be?
President of the United States.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good goal.
I don't know. I just sounded like a good one, you know.
Okay. How about what's your favorite sport?
Pool.
Cool. Okay. You do pretty well. I've never watched. I don't think I've ever seen you play.
I'm getting better.
Good. Good. Did you go on any vacations this
Oh,
year?
yes, I did. Okay, let's see. I went to Florida, went to Disney World, went to Georgia to visit Aunt Jackie, went to Bernie. I took my friend Mandy, my sister's best friend, because she's cool. And then we went down south with our neighbors, the Lewis's, and I got to learn how to swim. It's cool.
All right. Yeah. Good deal, huh?
And I had 2 trips to the hospital while I was there.
Oh, yeah. I heard about those.
Intelligent woman I am.
Yeah.
First day I was there, stubbed my toe.
Yeah. It was a pretty. I saw the.
I know.
The photograph.
It was trippy.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your softball team experience last year.
Oh, did my mom tell you to ask me that question?
No, I thought of it all on my.
Oh, okay, because I'm supposed to tell you about my double play that I totally forgot about.
Okay.
Okay, we were in Roseville at Wood Creek. I think it was Roseville. Rockland? I don't know, one of those R ones.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if it was before or after the girl hit me with the ball, but I was the catcher, and there's like this girl, like she just batted, and there's another one like that was running, and they're all tag the runner, and I'm all, I already did. They're all tag the batter, and I did, and this is just double play.
All right. That sounds pretty good. Okay, now I want to know a little bit about your trip to Disney World.
I never want to go back unless it's to Epcot. Maybe then I'll go back because I hate the weather. I hate the state of Florida because it's humid and it's yucky and it's crowded and
Okay,
I don't like it.
I was going to ask you if you liked Disneyland better, but I think
yes,
you
I
already answered
do.
the
I like
question.
Disneyland. It's just because like I grew up going there and not Disney World, and I don't like flying, so.
So Disney World wasn't really.
It's not.
Wow,
It wasn't worth the trip because we only had like 4 days, and we was like doing like everything, and like if like we went back for like 4 days and just went to Epcot the whole time, the place with like all the little countries
Yeah,
and stuff,
countries.
I would do that. I think.
Yeah.
Just make sure you bring like a big old water bottle because I got dehydrated.
So what would of your experience there at Disney World? What was your best? What did you like best of the whole trip?
The hotel.
Okay. And the food?
They have the biggest food court with the best pizza. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh, I love pizza.
Good. Okay, let's see how we're doing here for time. Well, we're doing great. We got about a minute left or so. I want to ask you, are you enjoying life?
Life is wonderful.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. So you're having fun. And you're not worrying about things? Good. Because Grandpa was always a kind of a worrier when he was your age, and I'm glad to see you're getting through that and having fun.
I'm not lying.
No, you're not. I can say a word. So let's see.
Everything's wonderful, but I do worry. I do.
Well, I think that's a Campbell trait. Must have come from Scotland, right?
Yeah.
When we were worrying about the clan next door. Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to get on tape here? Like a little story or riddle or something like that? Before we wind this up for 2000?
No, but you didn't ask the question.
Oh, I forgot.
One
that.
question.
Oh, I forgot to ask a question. Well, now I'm stuck. Will you help me?
You're supposed to ask, do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, depending on what the case may be. You didn't ask that question.
Well,
You did. I've been waiting like all week to answer that question.
Wait a minute now. So I asked you who was your best friend,
That's different. Best friend is different.
but you could sneak it in there.
Oh, well, you didn't.
No, I didn't say.
You didn't ask that
now-
question.
So I'm going to ask the question now. Do you have any special girlfriends or boyfriends that you would like to tell me about?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I want to hear about them.
No, I have a boyfriend, and his name is Brennan, and his birthday is April 1st, and I've known him since 6th grade, and we've been going out for almost 2 months.
Wow. That sounds pretty serious. Now, you brought over a fella about 3 months ago to see us. You brought him over to the house, and he came back in the room here.
The one that went in the football room?
Yeah.
That wasn't 3 months ago, that was like a month ago, and that was Brennan. Like,
was him?
it was Brennan and Taryn, the one with the darker skin, that was
Okay. Then I thought you had it changed, but I guess I just haven't kept up with.
Well, 3 months ago, I did have another boyfriend. No, 4 months ago, I had another boyfriend, but I
I think
broke
that
up
was
with
him. I
him.
think you brought him up for just.
The Mohawk boy?
I don't know if it was a Mohawk or not.
But I broke up with him.
Okay. So that's why you're enjoying life, right?
Why, because I broke up with my ex-boyfriend?
No. Because you have a new experience that's
No,
working
just
out.
everything's going well.
Nice.
Pretty much. 90% of everything. Or 90% of everything.
Good. That's wonderful. That's terrific, Sandy. So is there anything else we need to get on tape here? We need to get on tape before we say goodbye for 2000?
I was going to write a Thanksgiving poem, and I forgot.
Oh, well, that's okay. I think that we have plenty of time on here. Everything went great, and you did a nice job, and you look as pretty as ever. So I'm going to say goodbye to you for this year, and have a nice 2000 and 2001, and we'll see you next Thanksgiving.
Of course, Annie's graduating. Please say she'll move out of the house. Please say she'll move out of the house.
Oh,
That's
you
what I
would-
want.
You would miss it.
That's what I want to be known. My sister's graduating. More room for me.
No, you-
I get all the food.
You'd miss her terribly.
No.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, saying goodbye. Ding. Okay, I have a list of first thing I have to do, which I didn't do with Brian, is reset and start my stopwatch. I do 5 minutes on everybody. And this is a little different this year because I'm introducing everybody, okay? So I'm just going to say, this is our second oldest granddaughter, Sandy Campbell. How old are you, Sandy?
16.
And where do you live?
Lake of the Pines.
What school do you attend and what grade are you in?
I'm a junior at Bell River High School.
Okay. What classes are you taking this year?
Weights, ag biology, ROP auto mechanics, English and history.
Okay, what classes do you like the best of all of those?
Auto mechanics and history.
Okay. I saw you over there the other day. Were you changing a tire? You had to change a tire? On your dad's car on the station wagon? You were doing something with that.
Oh, I was trying to figure out something and it didn't work, so
Okay. How do you like driving?
it's boring.
Boring? How can
Yeah.
driving be boring?
I don't know, you're just sitting there and just,
You gotta pay attention, right?
I know, I do pay attention, but it's tedious.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I know sometimes when you drive a long distance.
Especially when you're by yourself. I hate driving by myself.
Okay.
And my car's broke. Well, it's not my car. It's my mom's car. It's broken. And so I might not have a car next week.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ignition's busted. The key is supposed to be like this, and it's like at an angle. So it's broken.
Oh, let's see now. I need to know something about Brennan.
Randy.
I want you to tell me how you met. How did you meet your boyfriend, Brennan?
Well, we were in 6th grade together, and then we were in freshman PE together, and then I was friends with his friend Taryn because he was on swim team with Yanni, and we just kind of got together.
I'll be darned. I didn't know that. Now I do, don't I? Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, what's special about Brennan?
Everything. He's just great, you know. He's always there, and he likes my dad. And he likes my whole family.
Good.
He loves the 49er room, so I guess that's
Does he?
a thumbs up.
Good. That gave him some points, huh?
It's his favorite team.
Yeah, that's good.
Kind of fits in.
He was involved in football, right? And you were involved in football too, so
Yes.
I need to know a little bit about that.
I was the varsity water girl and the assistant, like, athletic trainer. I helped the athletic trainer. I helped her out, and so we went to all the games and yelled at the players when they yelled at us.
Okay, you have to have water bottles and stuff like that.
Yep, that's what we do.
Okay, when somebody gets hurt in the field, you run out there? And,
No, I help, like, on the sidelines.
okay, and then weren't you involved in the band too or something?
Oh, yeah, I'm in the color guard. And we
Okay.
have, like, double stacked letters. There's 5 letters, and I'm the middle board because I'm, like, the tallest person. So it's like I stand out. Like, the whole idea, like before we start, we're, like, in this clump. And also I stand out because I'm, like, way taller than all the flags and the boards. So it's like you can see me. It's like I'm AV for Bear River.
You're AV?
I'm AV.
AV, okay.
I'm AV.
Okay. that's
Short for
good.
Avenue.
That's good. What are you planning on doing this summer?
Oh boy. I'm gonna take a class or two at Sierra College.
You are?
Yeah, foreign language. And so, because I need like 2 years of foreign language, and I might take some like Algebra 2 class or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I was trying to think here. Can you think of anything else you want to talk about? Anything you expected me to ask you and I forgot?
Well, you usually ask us like what we're gonna do, and like when we get older, and
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
how about that? How about, what do you...
after high school, I'm hoping to go to Fresno State College. It's in Fresno,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna train to be an athletic trainer.
you like that, huh? Sports medicine?
That's what it's also called. And so for my senior project next year, I'm going to be Trudy's assistant. Already talked to her about it.
Hey, that's a great idea. Good idea. Yeah, you'll like that. Let's see, what else could I ask you? Oh, I usually ask, and Brian brought this up in the last interview, because I didn't ask him about his best friends. How about your other friends besides your boyfriend?
Lindsay.
Lindsay?
Lindsay and I are still really, really good friends. I stopped by her house this morning, and her oldest sister got married this year, and
Okay.
her younger sister, it's like that she has 2 older sisters, and the younger of the 2
Okay.
has a boyfriend. Finally. It's kind of a big thing, you know.
Okay.
And Amber, she's
Yeah.
mine and Lindsay's age too. They're both on color guard with me. And her boyfriend's in the Army.
Wow.
So he's been gone for 5-6 months. He's coming back next month.
Man, you guys are growing up too fast for me. Okay, well, I think this is about it. 5 minutes went pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's 5:35. So we'll appreciate your interviewing, and we'll see you in 2002.
Okie dokie.
Want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye. Happy holidays.
Okay, now I'm going to reset the stopwatch here so I can tell how long I've been taping. Okay, this is our second oldest granddaughter, Sandy. And Sandy, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, and what grade are you in at school?
I'm a senior at Bear River.
Wow, and what's your favorite subject there?
Leadership.
Leadership. You're taking a leadership class? Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. What are you thinking about college at this point?
Yeah, I applied to Chico and to Sac State.
Okay. What kind of a major, or what major are you considering?
I'm thinking of going into business.
Okay. What kind of business? Just business in general?
International.
Okay. So that leads to the next question, what would you like to be after you finish?
I don't know.
You know, that's okay. Dan had the same. Was working
Probably,
on the
some
same thing.
big business tycoon that fires people, CEO of like some big company.
A tough lady?
Oh, yeah,
A tough lady. And wear one of those power suits with the stripes?
definitely.
Okay. Let's see if I can find my place here.
What's your favorite thing to do
Sleep.
besides sleep?
Oh, that's not an option. Go to work at the florist.
Okay, I'm going to ask you about that a little later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now tell me a little bit. Did you run track this year at school?
Yes, I ran track and I did hurdles, and I tripped over the hurdles one day at practice and fell.
That's not so much fun, is it?
I know, it hurt.
Yeah. Okay, and tell me about what you do with the band at school.
I'm in the color guard unit, and we march in front of the band, and I'm in ID again this year. And I was in the middle because I'm the tallest.
And what is your letter?
Well, since they're double stacked letters, I'm AV in the Bear River.
Okay, so you're right in the middle. You're not a bear and you're not a river.
I'm an AV.
You're an Av. Gotcha. Okay. Now, what did you do with the football team?
I was the stat girl and the water girl.
Okay. Did you actually get to get out on the field?
Mm-hmm. I was right next to Coach Savoy. He's the head coach. I was next to him at every game.
Okay. Did everybody behave themselves?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, tell me about now. I want to hear about your work in the floor shop.
What do you want to know about it?
I want to know how you got the job.
Mother's Day of this year, they asked me if I was interested in working there part-time, and I worked there for Mother's Day, and I've worked there since.
You're still working there?
Mm-hmm.
And that turned into a senior project, right? I mean, or maybe vice versa, but aren't you going to do flower arranging for your senior project?
No.
Oh, you changed your mind. What are you going to do for a senior project?
Training for triathlons.
You got to be kidding. Huh?
I passed my paper the first time.
Well, that's good. I mean, but how in the world are you going to train for a triathlon?
I don't know, but I hope my dad doesn't watch this.
Oh, because it's supposed to be a secret?
No, because I haven't been training the phone.
Just a minute, this darn phone. Good. Okay, so now I'm confused. You got this job at the florist, and then that was going to be your senior project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did you happen to change?
Because, I don't know. I just did because I couldn't find a lot of information for my research paper. And so I said, oh, what the heck, I'll do training for triathlons, it won't be that hard.
Okay.
And right after I finished my paper, right before I started, I don't remember, I went out on a bike ride, and my mom said, turn around at this one street, Green, whatever it was. And she told me the name of the wrong street, so I was riding around the lake looking for it. And when I got to the dam, I was like, forget this, and I rode across the dam. And I couldn't walk for a few hours after that.
Found out what kind of shape you were in, huh? Okay. Well, I was looking on the internet for some stuff for you for flower arranging. There was a couple of people there that had suggestions, for arranging flowers and stuff. So I didn't know you'd changed. So that's going to be interesting, and we might be at your presentation. Nan and I go over and check those out.
Here in Mr. Bean's room last year, the reader room.
Mr. Bean, we certainly were there. Okay. Well, now we've got to learn. We have to know something about Brennan.
Brennan.
Yeah. Tell me some things about Brennan.
He's a goofball.
Yeah.
He likes coming to cookie baking.
Good. He's welcome. Always welcome.
Yeah, he's coming tomorrow.
Good. So what do you guys enjoy doing together?
Well, most of the time he's either with my dad, doing something with my dad, rather than me, because the computer nerds.
Oh.
Always on the computer. And he likes to
and he spends a lot of time working, right?
Yeah, he works at Roundtable. Got my job.
Got your job?
I wanted to work at Roundtable.
Oh.
But I got sick.
Oh, okay.
And then I couldn't work at Roundtable, and so I worked at the florist.
Okay.
Because I'm only part-time pretty much whenever I want to go in and work.
Okay. Well, I think that florist job is a good job, and it's something they charge a lot of money to arrange flowers. I mean, that's a good job.
Yeah, it is. I really like it.
Yeah, good. So now let's see. I want to know about your involvement with Rainbow Girls.
Well, right now I am Worthy Associate Advisor, and on February 1st I'm being installed as Worthy Advisor, which is the head girl in the assembly. And I'll have a 4-month term, and in my term we're going to be going to Grand Assembly, which is when all the state girls of Rainbow get together. It's the state convention. And my assembly elected me Miss Service for 2002 for our assembly to go up against the rest of the girls in the state. And that's a real high honor for them to think that I've done the most work and stuff in this past year. And so I wrote a little essay of what service meant to me. And that's what's going on right now with that. And we have a grand officer this year again. We have Grand Worthy Associate Advisor, Jennifer Spindler. And it's been a lot of fun, going places with her.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to coming to your installation. That's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
My theme is I Believe in Miracles, Precious Moments.
Wonderful, Cindy. Well, it's been really neat interviewing you as usual. And the year went by really fast.
I know it did.
Yeah, and you're a senior, and I can hardly believe that. And you're 18,
I'm old.
and I can hardly believe
I
that.
am not 18.
Oh,
I'm not 18.
well, whatever it is,
I'm
it's
17.
still hard to believe. You're going to be 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the Indian gambling casinos, and I'm going to gamble and get scratchers.
Now I'm going to get my stopwatch. Beep. And we got you the last sheet.
Oh, special. We have our own sheet.
Yep, last sheet. Okay, this is our granddaughter, Sandy. How old are you, Sandy?
Almost 19.
Okay. Wow, you're getting pretty old there. Tell me a little bit about college.
Oh my gosh. I've been working on homework today. It's stressful. It's a lot of work. Majoring in business. I'm taking 5 classes right now. Probably taking 5 next semester also. Maybe
Okay.
6. I haven't decided yet. And I'm going to do business administration with an option in marketing. Or possibly accounting. I'm kind of debating.
That's good. Now, what's your favorite? Do you have any favorite subject there?
I really like accounting.
You do?
It's fun. My English class is fun too.
So what do you think you're doing best, in English or in accounting? Or about the same?
About the same. I
About the
think.
same. Tell me a little bit about this living away from home experience. What do you think? How do you like that?
It's different.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a different place to come home to.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
How about all the different responsibilities? You got to do your own this and your own that.
Well,
How have you worked that out?
pretty much did my own everything before, but now it's just like have to budget my money and pay the bills, and that's just, adjusting to doing that and making sure I have enough money and everything like that. And it's different.
Good, good. How do you guys share up how do you guys split up the work?
I cook and Annie does the dishes. I vacuum because she can't, and I told her I wouldn't buy a new vacuum because it's too expensive.
Okay. What do you cook?
Oh, geez. Steak, chicken, spaghetti, garlic bread. I have a rice steamer, so we have rice like all the time.
Good for you.
And salad.
Good for you. You're keeping slim and trim?
Yeah, I think I'm growing, so my pants are too short.
Well, you can grow up. That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, geez, you gotta buy all these new pants.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing to do when you're not doing schoolwork?
Sleep.
Sleep. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Now, tell me a little bit about your flower shop work.
Oh, geez. I worked like 30 hours this past week because it's Thanksgiving. It's their biggest Thanksgiving ever that they've had. Best they've done. Be 2 years for me working there in April. They've owned the shop for 3 years in April. And I hope to maybe one day become a partner and maybe own the business.
Wow.
Kind of my goal to maybe do that eventually.
Well, hey, you got to have goals. That's what life's all about. Okay, now, and you did something special in Rainbow Girls this year.
Oh.
Tell us about that.
I was the advisor of my assembly, which is kind of like the president of the assembly, for 4 months. And it went really well. I had a lot of fun, memorized a lot of work. But I really enjoyed doing it. A lot of girls came to my meetings, a lot more than have been coming. And I mean, a lot of them haven't been coming since my term has been over, but it was nice to see them.
Good, good. Well, I bet you did an outstanding job. We came to your
Yeah, my installation.
installation. We really enjoyed it.
/ birthday party.
Yeah, it was nice.
fun.
We really enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question that I ask you like every year. Okay, and the question is, if you could go anywhere or do anything, well, let's just say if you could go anywhere, where would you like to go to?
The cat died.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, I did want to go on a trip to Hawaii with Rainbow, but Dad said that wouldn't be a good use of my money, so I can't go to that. So that'd be a place that, because like we were gonna go to Colorado and then to Hawaii, but I'm gonna go there.
To Colorado?
Well, we were gonna go like to Colorado Springs for Supreme Assembly, which is like the big thing, and then to Hawaii is like the extended tour. So like Hawaii or Europe. Always wanted to go there.
Okay, honey. Now, do you have anything you'd like to ask Grandpa, or how about a story or a joke or a riddle or something like that?
The other day we were at the old Longs before it closed, and you know, they have like those racks of stuff that's like for old people, like over the hill people. They had this toupee, and I really wanted to get it for you, but Mom said no. And Annie's like, that's mean.
That would have been fun. No, that would.
I wanted to get it, but nobody else thought.
Hey, that would be fun.
I thought it would have been funny, but
You know,
nobody
it would
else.
be fun to wear a toupee if no, it wouldn't be fun around you guys because you know I'm bald, but I could wear it around people who don't know me.
Well, the thing is, it was like black,
They-
so.
Okay,
'Cause you
I'll
already
tell you
have-
something after
You
the
got
camera.
the one from when I cut my hair a long time.
Yeah, I still have that.
Yeah, so I thought that would be funny to get one for me.
Okay, well, I've really enjoyed interviewing you as usual.
Oh, thank you.
And you're very pretty, and you're growing up too fast, so that means I'm growing up too fast. Well, I like the idea of that.
It slows down after a certain age.
Yeah, if I could
doesn't it?
slow down, and no, it doesn't slow down. In fact, it gets, my dad always used to tell me it goes faster and faster and faster, and he was right. It's kind of scary. But you take care of yourself and say goodbye to the camera for me.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right, what is your name?
Sandy,
Sandy. And how old are you, Sandy?
19.
Oh, jeez. Okay, now tell me how you're doing in, what year in college are you?
I am a sophomore at Chico State.
Okay. And what are you going to major in there?
Business administration with an option in accounting and possible minor in human resources or criminal justice.
Oh, wow. You're looking at all kinds of things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the good thing to do is be looking around at all kinds of stuff. How do you like sharing your apartment with someone other than your sister?
It is great. No offense, Annie, but it just didn't work out sharing with her. I love my roommate. We get along so well. It's so much fun. We hang out all the time.
Good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. I hadn't thought about that, but didn't hear any complaints. So
That's because it was good. I
good.
didn't complain.
Good. So what's your favorite thing to do?
Sleep. I don't get much of it, but I enjoy it when I do.
Yeah.
And playing the piano.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your work at the flowers shop.
Oh, I stopped by there today, picked up some more flowers for you guys. It's been almost 3 years now that I've worked there, and I work there every Friday, sometimes Saturdays. I worked all this week. Holidays are busy. It's fun. It's a great experience. I'm their bookkeeper, so that helps a lot with accounting.
Oh, you do that too?
I do all their computer system. I set it
Wow.
up and take care of it all.
That is wonderful. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any arranging, or do you does the?
I do corsages and boutonnieres and like wraps of just loose
Okay.
flowers, but I really haven't started arranging yet.
But you kind of see how they do.
Yeah, like I mean I've done it before, but I'm not that good.
Well.
I'm more of a front person. I do the phones and customers and cleaning, and
Okay.
they said I'm the fastest flower cleaner that they have, faster than the other group.
Woo, all right. Okay, now I want to know about this whole Rainbow Girl thing.
Okay, I knew that was coming.
So tell me
Okay.
about that.
I've been in Rainbow since I was 13, I believe, 1997. And I was worthy advisor last year in my assembly, and I got my Grand Cross of Color, which is the highest honor that a girl can get in Rainbow Service Award. And I was also a Grand Marshal at Grand Assembly. I walked a lot, had to learn how to walk straight, sit straight, talk slow, which is hard for me. And every year in either March or April, depending, at Grand Assembly, they appoint new Grand Officers, which is the state officers. It's like President, Vice President. We call them like Worthy Advisor and Worthy Associate, and respectively all the way down. There's currently 44 Grand Officers. And the girl that was appointed Grand Musician and Grand Representative to New Jersey, New York, resigned. So in August, just before school started, they appointed me, which has never been done in California, having a Grand Officer appointed in the middle of the year, as far as anybody knows, in the last 75 years. So at Grand Assembly in March, I'm going to be playing the piano every time anybody steps foot on the floor. So I have one of the biggest jobs at Grand Assembly.
Where would that be held?
In Fresno this year.
Fresno. Okay. And so, but you know what you have to practice for, right?
Yeah, and it's a sports theme this year.
Oh, that's
So I've got to get sports music. I go to piano lessons every Monday up in Red Bluff, which is 40 miles past Chico. So I have to drive 80 miles every Monday to
You
go to
have
piano
breakfast
lessons.
at Denny's.
No, I don't go quite that far.
Oh, okay.
My roommate lives past there, so I've driven past Denny's. Like, let's go to Denny's, and they're like, why am I gonna go to Denny's?
Well, you got to
And
go to Bernie after that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were over by there the other day and almost turned that way. And they're like, "What are you doing?"
Okay, well that's great. Okay, well you had lots of things I could talk to you about. Time goes pretty fast when you have lots of kinds of things like that. But I'm still going to ask you this other question. If you could go any place you wanted to go, if I could give you an airplane ticket and say, here, you can go here, where would you like to go?
Oh, jeez. I would say France and Germany.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I think it would be. Yeah, France was fun. They drive crazy there, but
That's okay.
fun. How about a story or a joke or a riddle or anything before we...
Well, I don't have any of those, but I want to tell you about my new car. You didn't ask me about my car.
I ask you about your car.
I'm so excited. What are you going to ask me about my car?
Okay, tell me about your car.
Well, on August 25th, Annie got a new car. She'll probably tell you about that. But then on August 28th, almost 3 months now, Mama and Papa found 3 cars that I might be interested in. And one was a 2002 Chevy Cavalier, and it's red, and it had 28 or 29,000 miles on it. And I went and looked at it, and then Mom came and looked at it, and we're like, okay, Dad will have to come another day, because I had rainbow stuff, so I had to go pretty quick, and so to go back another day. And all of a sudden, Dad shows up at the car lot, and we're like, what are you doing here? Because he had a doctor appointment. And so I walked out with a brand new car.
Oh, right.
Won't tell you how many miles I put on it.
All right. Well, you're enjoying it. I can tell
I
that.
love my car. Her name is Lola.
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 Okay, you know that lady that has a car here on Lake of the Pines? Her license plate is Hot Lips, and she plays the clarinet.
Oh.
I think it's the clarinet. Or the clarinet, yeah. Not that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't let me get a personalized license plate.
Well, you might have to get one later that says Lola.
Yeah, but
Whatever
it costs a
Lola.
lot more money, though.
Oh, that's right. Well, Sandy, thank you very much for the nice interview. And you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye. See you next year.
What is your name?
Sandy Campbell.
Okay, Sandy, you sure look nice today.
Thank you.
What, let's see, I forgot, how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20?
Almost 21.
Oh my goodness. Where do you live?
I live in Chico at 624 Nord Avenue, number 21.
Oh, you changed residences.
I moved across the street, literally.
Oh, yes, you did. And you're certainly not living at Lake of the Pines anymore most of the time, are you?
Not usually.
Okay. What year in college are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. And where are you going to college?
Chico State.
Okay, and what's your major there?
Okay, business administration with an option in professional accounting.
Oh, wonderful. It sounds like you're starting to narrow it down, but with a longer title.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's, I'm going to ask you next, the obvious question, what would you like to be?
An accountant.
Okay. How do you like sharing your apartment?
It has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Some days it's good, some days it's not so good.
Okay. Tell me about your involvement with the Rainbow Girls this year.
Okay. Last year when we got interviewed, I had been appointed a state officer in August, grand musician and representative to New Jersey and New York. And at our Grand Assembly sessions in March this past year, they asked me beforehand if I would like to take another year as a state office because I only got 7 months the first time instead of a year. So I took another year, and so I'm currently again the grand musician and representative to New Jersey and New York.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good. And you're just about all done with that involvement now?
April. April 11th.
That'll be your last tune?
My last hurrah.
Your last hurrah? Okay. What's your favorite things to do?
I like to sleep,
Yeah.
and I like to cook,
Good.
and I like to go to the movies.
Yeah, I know that. Okay. Tell me about your working at the floor shop a little bit.
It's about the same as it's been the last few years. It will be 4 years in April that I've worked there. And I take care of a lot of the bookkeeping stuff on QuickBooks. I type in all the stuff into the computer, and I clean the flowers, and I clean the shop, and
Great.
I make some deliveries now.
Good. Well, that gives you a little extra spending money, huh?
For groceries and gas.
And your car payment.
No, gas.
Yes. Okay. Now I want you to tell me about Josh.
Josh is my boyfriend. I've known him for almost 2 years, and he's having Thanksgiving lunch with us here today.
Great. We really enjoy having him. Now I'm going to ask you a question that I ask you all the time, except this time I want you to really give it some thought. And I'm going to ask you if you could go anywhere that you could go, where would you like to go?
Rome and Europe.
Would you? Mm-hmm. And I think I can transport you to Rome.
Really?
Yeah. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, I told you I could bring you over there to Rome. You know? What's going on in the Colosseum today?
Sports tournament.
Sports tournament? Are you going to participate?
Yeah.
Good. Those guys aren't bad. It's the Lions you got to watch out for.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you could go there. I mean, you always wanted to go someplace, and I've always asked you every year if I could send you someplace, and we never could send you. But now we sent you.
Now you can't.
So there you went. So now I'm going to ask you another couple of questions while you're over there. Okay. I hope you haven't had too much jet lag to answer these. But if you could be given a choice of being anything, what would you like to be?
I don't know. Done with college.
Okay.
I'd like to be done with college.
That's fair. Well, it won't be long. You know that for Grandpa, it's just like that, and you're already there. So it's going to go quickly. Now, do you have a riddle or a joke or anything you'd like to share with me while you're over there in Rome?
Can't think of one.
Okay.
Darn.
You know what you have to do in Rome, right?
What?
You have to do what the
like
Romans do. Now, do they tell jokes? I wonder. I bet they do.
Yeah. We probably wouldn't think they were funny, but
Oh, well, maybe you would. Now.
maybe I would.
Okay, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
I'm not doing good with questions this year.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Well, that's okay.
Whose idea was it for the trips?
The trips? Well, it was kind of a combination. Your dad doing the technical part and me doing the script part. And Nana did some script parts too. I couldn't do this without her help because she helps me with all the questions. Okay, Sandy, would you like to say goodbye to everybody this year?
Bye, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving and Happy New Year.
Thanks, son. Good job. Okay. Looking good. Okay. What is your name?
Sandy Campbell.
Hi, Sandy. How old are you now?
I'm 21.
You know your eyes sparkle?
Oh, thank you. It's the eyeshadow.
Okay, tell me about your senior year in college.
Oh my gosh. It's been a little hectic. I'm working 22 to 23 hours a week at Bank of America in Nevada City, and then I go to school 2 full days a week with lots of homework, lots of projects. Next semester is going to be even worse because all of my classes are advanced. This semester it's kind of in between. The class I thought I was going to hate the most and do the worst in is the one I'm doing the best in, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
But it's just been really busy, a lot going on.
Wow, you are busy. Tell me about that Bank of America job.
Oh, I love my job. I'm a teller.
Yeah?
And I've been there for, it'll be 7 months at the beginning of next month. And I work enough now every week that I'm fully benefited and I get vacation time, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I've only
you
been
should
there
be.
for a short time.
That's
And there's 6 people that work at my branch right now. And it's kind of weird because of 6 people. The lady that stands next to me that's been there for a long time, her name is Sandy also. And her last name starts with a C, so it really gets confusing because we have Sandy C and Sandy C.
Okay.
So they called me SC squared.
SC squared, okay. Okay, well, tell me about your engagement.
Well, on March 31st, Josh and I got engaged.
Yeah.
My ring, and we're planning the wedding for Memorial Day weekend. Is Memorial Day first? Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
So May 26th of next year, at the Empire Mine.
Good, good.
So
Well, how
happy-
did Josh propose?
Well, we bought the ring the weekend before because it was on sale, and then he hid it and he wouldn't give it to me, and I asked if I found it, could I have it? And I tore the pantry apart twice. He thought I had found it in the closet a few days before because something had fallen on the floor of his closet, so I had picked it up when I was up there, and the thing that had got knocked off because the ring was up there, and I didn't know that. And so I was like, is it in the car? And so I went down to the car, and when I came back up, I'm like, it's not in the car. He was down on one knee.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's very good. See, I had to wait to do that for 50 years.
I know.
Because Nana said I never did do that. Okay, what's your favorite thing to do?
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym. What do you do at the gym?
I work out, run on the elliptical.
Good.
It's fun. I like the
Great.
gym.
Good job. Okay, we're going to do a green screen thing again this year.
Okay.
That sound good?
Okay.
Okay, but you're going to have to tell me where you'd like to go this year now that you're engaged and all that stuff. So,
The Caribbean.
the Caribbean, that's where you'd like to go?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're going to make Grandpa find a boat. Oh, good job. Good job. Do you hear any sounds?
The water.
The water. Is it rushing?
Yes, and the scary fishy jumping.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad you like it there in the Caribbean. And we're going to bring you back to Lake of the Pines now because you're going to have to go again later sometime. But you liked it there, huh?
Yes.
Okay, you're back. All right, you're back. Okay, now I've got a couple things to ask you here about a riddle or a joke. Do you have any riddle or a joke for me?
I think after all this time I'd come prepared.
That's what I would think.
I always have one and it always goes away by the time I get here.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Oh, okay, I think I know the right answer to this. Okay, how many ways are there to make change for $1?
Oh, my goodness.
Estimatedly, because I only remember about what number it is.
20.
No, 292-ish.
Is that right?
Yes. Look at all the coins.
Yeah, you can do all pennies and I say 5 pennies.
That's a string cheese question.
I never was very good at those. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me this year?
What was your favorite part about Zephyr Cove?
Just being there with you guys. That was our really best part, that we were, for the night on Thursday night, we had all of you there, and that was special for us. So thanks for coming.
Thank you for taking us. It was very fun.
You want to say goodbye to everybody for 2006?
Bye, everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas and New Year, and see you again next year.
What are your days? names.
I'm Sandy,
I'm Josh
and our last name is Stafford.
Stafford. But no, somebody hasn't changed their name yet.
Okay.
Don't tell them that.
And how old are you guys?
I'm 22. He's 26.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, where do you guys live?
We live up in, I forget, in Nevada City in Greenbrier Apartments.
Okay. Let me tell me please about your wedding this year.
Let's see, we got married, it'll be 6 months on Monday, so May 26th, and we got married up at the Empire Mine. It was a beautiful day, and the reception was at the Nevada County Fairgrounds in the Laugh House.
The Laugh House.
Yeah, it had a name, didn't you know that? Yeah, it has a name.
Great. Yeah, that was really a nice day. That was perfect. Everything went well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went on honeymoon?
Yeah. You want to talk about it or no?
Not really, because I
Okay.
would say, like, we're on a honeymoon to the Caribbean. And that's,
We went 2 days to New York, and we just did a lot of sightseeing and just walked everywhere and figured out the subway system there. It was a lot of fun. And then from there, we went to the Brooklyn Harbor and went on a 9-day Eastern Caribbean cruise. I think it was Eastern, I can never remember.
Yeah.
We went to Grand Turk, St. Thomas, San Juan, and Bermuda, and we sailed through the Bermuda Triangle, and we saw a boat that they were trying to sink and hide like 100 years ago, but they didn't take into account was there was a sandbar right underneath where they were blowing up the boat, and so now it's become really pretty coral and everything, and we rode a glass bottom boat and got to see that, and went snorkeling and saw a whole bunch of turtles, and became a lovely shade of red, the both of us, and we were both peeling real bad, even though we wore tons and tons of sunblock. It did not help. And I still have the tan lines on my back from the life jacket.
Oh, gosh. So what was the best thing you liked about being in that part of the world, like New York? What did you think about New York?
New York was a lot of fun. It was a lot different. It smelled funny.
Yeah, I'm sure you get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
But it just needs to be of
How about all
everything.
the people? It's
Yeah,
hard to get used to all
there
the
was a lot of people. Well, Josh had been before.
Oh, okay.
So
it wasn't
last
any
time he
shock for
went,
him.
he didn't get to spend as much time in Grand Central Station. So we walked around Grand Central Station for probably like almost an hour, just looking at all the stores
I
and
just kind of need how big everything is, and yeah.
Great.
I lost
Did
my
you get on
iPod.
Times Square? Did you go to the big...
Yeah, we did. We got pictures.
Good.
They were doing a lot of construction over by it. I don't know what they were doing, but
Okay, now I'm going to ask you to describe your jobs a little bit. Sandy, what are you doing?
oh, okay. On August 1st, I got promoted to a sales and service specialist, and what that entails is I work both sides of the branch. I'm a teller when they need me, and then I, open accounts and everything when they need me over there.
Good.
But I can't really open an account because they haven't really trained me to do that yet, because they got a personal banker right after they hired me as a sales and service specialist. So really, I'm just doing exactly what I was doing before. I just get paid more.
Okay, that's good.
And on Monday, I'm going to a dinner. I'm taking my friend Ilea from work. I got an award of excellence because of my performance appraisal for the third quarter. I was one of 17 people out of 36 banking centers. It was assistant managers, teleoperations specialists, tellers, and sales and service specialists, and personal bankers. It was based on everybody's position, so easily a couple hundred people, and I was one of 17 people picked.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How about you, Josh?
I work at Ridley's night crew. I've been there for 5 years, and yeah,
You still like that?
He makes more
it's
than
okay.
me.
I'd rather be doing something else.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'd like to go back to school one day, hopefully.
All right.
He's just planning to have me make a whole bunch of money,
Or that.
run a Bank of America, and then he's gonna quit.
That works too.
That sounds like a good plan.
He's gonna take care of the house.
Okay, now let's see. How about favorite things you guys like to do? What do you go off and do?
We go to the movies a lot, and we go to the gym a lot. We both like the gym, and we rent a lot of movies, and what else do we do? We cook. We like to cook.
Yeah.
We
Good.
cook a lot.
What kind of things do you cook?
Oh, what do we cook? I like to cook pies and cookies, and we like steaks. We had steak last night.
Good. Well, you'll get a chance to cook some cookies this morning.
Yes.
Okay, this is our granddaughter, Sandy. And Sandy, how old are you now?
23.
23. You look very nice today.
Thank you.
Very nice. And where do you live?
I live on Lakeshore North in Lake of the Pines.
Right here in Lake of the Pines?
Yeah.
My goodness, that's really neat. When did you move to Lake of the Pines?
We bought the house on September 26th and moved in on October 1st.
Okay. And how did the moving experience go?
It was good. Josh and his brother Nevada did most of it because I was working, and Josh took the week off of work, but we're all settled in now.
Good. So you had a lot of help,
Yes, we did.
a lot of strong muscles.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you fixing things up in there?
Let's see, we're about 95% done changing all the switches and outlets because they were old, and my best friend's husband painted the house for us on the inside, and we did new carpet and new appliances and faucets. And
Great. I haven't seen your new carpet yet. I don't think.
it's pretty.
You like it?
Didn't you come in when you were helping us with the toilets?
Yeah, maybe I did see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Okay, now I'm going to ask you about work. How's your job going?
Good. It was the end of April, I got a promotion and I started at the Glenbrook Banking Center in Grass Valley on May 1st. And I'm now a personal banker, and I've done that for almost 7 months now. And I really like the people I work with. They're wonderful. And one of my best buddies from Nevada City is coming down to my branch, and we get to run the place tomorrow, so it'll be an interesting experience.
Oh, good.
So it's
you'll
good.
be on your own,
I
huh?
will be.
Okay, now this is what bank do you work for?
Bank of America.
Okay, and what's your title again?
Personal banker.
Personal banker. Okay, that's great. You doing any of your own personal banking?
No, I'd lose my job if I did that.
Okay, all right. Now, tell me a little bit about Josh and what he's been up to.
Let's see. Josh has been on night crew now for, I think, 5.5 years, almost 6 years,
Okay.
I think. And the last few months, he's been the assistant scanner, which means he puts all the tags up and the prices for the groceries. And he recently put in to become the head scanner, and we're just waiting to hear
Oh, good.
how that goes.
Great. Okay. Is he keeping busy around the house learning new skills?
Yes, he's learned plumbing and electrical and
He's learning that
chainsawing.
plumbing drips sometimes,
Yes.
electrical.
We still haven't fixed that bathtub. We need you to come over now.
Oh, gosh. That's going to be a tough one. That's the one we'll have to go inside the
Yeah, because
faucet.
the faucet
It's still
drips.
sitting there dripping away? Oh, okay. Okay. Pepper would like that.
She would be in heaven.
Yeah.
I'm surprised our cat doesn't discover
Yeah,
that.
Jump in there?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to switch gears
Okay.
to the triathlon. Did you participate in the LOP triathlon? this
Yep,
year?
I participated in the LP triathlon, and Josh did it also, and it was his first one, and I pulled him through the swim, and then he pulled me through the bike and run. So it's a team effort, and we both finished, and now we're working on swimming so we can go and hopefully compete in Australia in 2009 for the quathlon, which is a run, swim, run.
Okay, it's a run, swim, run.
Mm-hmm.
No bike.
No bike.
So you don't have to haul bikes with you.
Yes, exactly.
That's probably the idea. That's a good idea. Okay. Well, we wish you a lot of luck with your
Thank
preparation
you.
for that. Now, the last topic we'll touch on here is trips and vacations that you may have made in 2008. Did you go anywhere?
We went to San Francisco for a week in April, and we had a really good time. We went to Alcatraz, and we went to Winchester Mystery House on our way home, and had a lot of fun. And then we ended up going back to San Francisco again in June, and took Josh's parents to Alcatraz because they'd never been, because we had so much fun when we had gone in April. And we went down to Rancho Seco for a weekend with Mom and Dad, worked on triathlon, and I think that's about it. We didn't really do too much. San
Well, you've
Francisco
been
was our
busy-
big trip.
You've been busy working and moving
Yeah.
to your new house. So.
Yep.
Well, I really enjoyed interviewing this year, Sandy.
Thank you.
You're pretty as ever, and I'm glad you and Josh are really hitting it off. And that's really good, and that you're so close to us, right?
Walking distance.
Yeah, we could walk there. So you have yourself a good year, and good luck in all the things you do.
Thanks.
And you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody. Have a happy holiday. See you next year.
Thanks, Andy. Okay.
Okay, what is your name?
Sandy Stafford.
Hi, Sandy. Where's Josh today?
He is playing football for the annual Rayleigh's football game that they do on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do his
Hold
brothers
up.
participate too?
Yep, all of his family is there except probably a few of us. 3 or 4 of
Okay.
us.
So you took the day off
Oh,
football?
it's too cold.
to-
I went a couple years ago and I didn't play because knowing me, I'd break like both my legs. But it was
gosh.
just too cold standing there. It's
Okay.
full contact.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Lake of the Pines, just down the street from here on Lakeshore North.
Oh, that's nice. Nice to have you close by.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. So tell me about your home this year.
Alrighty, well, last year we took some time off of work in March and ripped apart our entire front yard. It was horrible. The tree thing that was in the middle still grows out of the lawn, so we have to pick out the pieces. But we flattened it all out, made pathways, a garden. Josh laid sod on his birthday. That was pretty funny. Happy birthday! You get to use a rototiller and lay sod. And we killed it. I killed it. At one point decided I should fertilize it even though it looked great. And I learned you don't fertilize in the summer on dry grass. And kind of fried a bit of our lawn, but it's coming back now.
Good.
We just put in a new heating and air unit, an HVAC, as well as a propane tank because we didn't have propane. So that's been quite interesting going through the process of fighting with the company that was installing it and
Yeah.
going through the ECC. And we did gutter guards on our gutters a couple weeks ago. And I had so much stuff in my gutter because it'd been a year since I cleaned it that I think it took me over an hour just to clean the gutters. And it's not like the house is that huge, but it was pretty dirty. So now the driveway's stained with all the stuff that's run off the roof. So we got to get all that cleaned up still.
So you're warm now?
Yes, thank goodness. Because we
Okay.
have our wood stove, but it only heats up the living room, so the bedrooms would be cold. And we had a heat pump that was original from the house when it was built in '86. So now we have state of the art. We'll get a nice tax rebate because of it.
Good.
Because it's we got the energy efficient medium level because the tax rebate would be cheaper than the other one.
Great. Great. Well, it sounds like you're really fixing that place up.
Yep.
Now I want to know about your job with Bank of America and any job advancements this year or anything in that?
I'm still a personal banker. Right now they have me on a leadership program for putting me into management because I put in for a position as the assistant manager at my banking center, but I was one of 3 people at my center that put in for it. And the lady that they chose, I mean, totally great for the job, but they didn't realize how much potential I had. And so they want to train me more before they put me into a position of assistant manager or manager. So I'm really busy and great numbers like last year and just trying to learn all the leadership stuff so that way when a position opens up, I'll be ready to step in.
Great. Sounds like you like your job.
I do.
That's important.
Yep.
That's
I'm
great.
good at it, so.
That's good, Sandy. Okay, I want to know about Josh's job. You could just quickly tell me what Josh is up to.
Josh is still the scanner at Rayleigh's in Grass Valley. I think he was that last year. It means he puts up all the stickers and price tags and the sale items all throughout the store. He's the head scanner, and another gentleman works with him, actually lives in Lake of the Pines too, and he's his assistant. So he has to go through the store every night and put up stickers, which is not quite as labor intensive as when he was doing the stocking of the shelves. So, you know, a little bit better on your body because you're not throwing all those cases.
Okay,
So he's been doing that.
You don't have to open all the boxes and all that stuff.
Nope, just put up stickers.
That sounds good. Okay, well, I want to know about the trip you took this year. The really, really nice trip you took.
We went to Disneyland. Sorry, that was the best trip.
Oh.
I know you're talking about Australia, though.
Oh, you fooled me.
I know. We went to Disneyland first. Josh hadn't been since he was 3, so we had a blast there. Mom and Dad met us, and we were trying to get me qualified for Triathlon Worlds down in Newport, but I had bike problems, and I was lucky I finished the race. My chain ended up going back on. So we were hoping that I would be able to qualify for the aquathlon. I was already on the aquathlon team, but the Triathlon Worlds for Australia, but I didn't, but I competed and it was really fun still. I was really sore from walking around Disneyland for 2 days straight. And then,
Not good.
no, but it was worth it. And then in September, we went to Australia, went to the Gold Coast, Brisbane, for about a week.
It was a 15-hour flight there. We had the exit row seats, so the flight there was good. Josh was making my dad and I mad because he slept the whole time right between us, and we couldn't sleep. We were watching movies, he and I, the whole time because we had little TVs at each seat. And then we played miniature golf and did some cool like little light show thing they had there and a haunted house and did our race. I wanted to finish in an hour. I finished in an hour and 33 seconds. Josh DNF because he had hurt his back a few weeks prior training. And it was a lot of fun. Flight back wasn't so good. We didn't get to sit next to each other, and we were on the aisle seats and not, so much leg room because there wasn't enough flight space to able to move because we had to come back a day early because they canceled our flight. So we want to go back at some point and like see Sydney and Melbourne and a couple different
pretty good
locations.
place, huh?
It was gorgeous. It was cold in the water.
I saw you holding a funny-looking fuzzy
Oh, Wilbur. We went to the Currumbin Wildlife Animal Park, and I don't remember, it was like $20-30. You could get your picture with a koala, and got all these pictures printed. And he was actually really heavy. Probably weighed about 20-25 pounds would be my guess. He looked like he was drugged, but they aren't really awake during the day. We saw a whole bunch of animals. We saw koalas and tons of kangaroos and a baby kangaroo and alligators, and it was crazy.
What was his name?
It was the koala bear.
Was it Wally?
Wilbur.
Oh, Wilbur.
Like the pig.
Oh, I thought it was Wally like the...
No,
little
not
Wally
like
machine.
Wally. No, it's Wilbur like the pig.
Wilbur, okay. Well, actually. Okay, well, we're just about actually through with the interview. Things go real fast, don't they?
No, not as much to talk about as there used to be.
Wow, you have plenty to talk about. How about your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite thing to do when you're not working?
I don't really have a favorite thing to do.
Well,
No, I just like to do so much. Between we do housework and we watch TV shows and...
you still working out? You still going to
Yep,
the gym?
still going to the gym.
You swimming? You doing any swimming?
No, I haven't swam since we got back from since before we left for Australia. Just
so you're
it's too
not
cold
one,
and
yeah.
it hurts my back too much in the morning. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming by for the interview, even though you had to give up football and leave your hubby in
Darn
the field.
football. Yeah.
So you want to say goodbye to everybody for what? What year is this?
2009.
See what grandpas do. They revert back to the last century.
That's
Okay. Well, you take care and we'll see you again next year.
Alrighty. Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. What are your names? This nice family in front of me here.
We are Josh, Sandy, and Isabella Stafford.
Oh, hi, Isabella.
I'm not going to move my arm.
And Josh and Sandy. Okay, tell us, where do you live?
We live down the street in Lake of the Pines on Lakeshore North.
Okay, you're just neighbors.
Yes, 7 or 3/4 of a mile away.
Yeah.
That's great.
5.
Now tell us about Kaylee. Isabella.
Isabella. Well, her middle name's Kaylee. This is Isabella Kaylee. She was born on September 19th. She was 8 pounds, 12 ounces, 21 and a half inches long.
Oh, she's a real sweetheart. Well, look at that. She's
She
doing
was
great.
9 days late.
9 days late.
Did not want to come.
Oh, dear. Well, she's a beautiful girl.
Thank you. Are you a pretty
Okay.
girl?
Yeah, she is. So what's going on with your house? You guys doing anything different to the house?
We've been cutting down a lot of trees this year. What else did we do?
Well, you
We've
put
had
in,
the baby.
you put in a heating system, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, we're putting the
Oh,
Yeah.
that was right after Thanksgiving last year. We put in an HVAC, so we'd have a heater, and we. Oh, you're fine. We redid the office into a nursery,
Good.
and it works perfect because all we had to put in there was the crib. We didn't have to buy changing table, dresser. Yeah, is it your room I'm talking about?
Good. Good.
And
Let's see.
that's about it. Oh, we put a gym in our garage.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. So you work out there now. You don't have to go.
Yep,
in.
don't have to go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Good. Okay. Now, how about, let's see. Sandy, how about your job at Bank of America, even though you haven't been back there a while? How's it going?
Let's see, I got promoted again in February to a teller operations specialist and transferred back up to Nevada City where I had originally worked for a couple of years. And I've been off work since September 10th. I worked all the way up through my due date until they finally said, you're not coming to work anymore, go home and relax.
Okay, and when are you going back?
December 13th. I'll be out 13 weeks. Then I go back for a week, then I have vacation for a week, and then go back again.
Okay, get into a new routine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And Josh, how about you? How are things going with your job?
It's going good, about the same. I took about a month off when Isabella was born, and I'm back to work now. It's a big adjustment with the baby, but...
Great. Well, you guys are doing really, really well. Okay, now, did you take any trips this year? Did you go anywhere?
I don't think so.
I don't. No, we had
go somewhere?
Well, we went to Tahoe twice because we went once for the family trip and then once for Lindsay and Ryan's wedding. And there goes the binky. We went somewhere else. See, I don't remember anything that happened before the baby was born.
Okay.
Was Disneyland this year? Or was that last year?
I don't think that's this
Disneyland
year.
was last year.
Well, it was fun having you guys up at Tahoe. That was great.
We had a good time.
Well, we enjoyed having you. So what are your favorite things to do now that you've got a new addition to the family? And what do you guys like to do together?
Well, we usually all play together with her Jim, or she'll watch TV with us and play games. She likes to do whatever we're doing. So if we're playing a game on the computer or watching something on TV, she gets mad if she can't see it too.
She likes to sit up and see everything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She hates tummy time. We found a new way to make her scream by lying her down on her stomach, trying to get her arms stronger.
Oh, okay.
You can't
So
help but
do
laugh.
push-ups?
Yeah. She gets on her stomach and it balances on her stomach. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
She's mad at us because we laugh at her the whole time, but mostly our routine's the same, except we just take her places and we play. Oh, you growling?
Well, she might be an early walker like you were and your mom.
Yeah, she drools a lot, so she'll probably get teeth early too.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Okay, now I guess I wanted to ask you, do you have any questions for me? Any questions for Grandpa?
What is your favorite memory of one of your kids growing up?
Oh my goodness, that's awfully tough. Yeah, just having him around and and being there. I guess Christmas was always the funnest time when they would sneak out into the living room and try to get their presents open without us knowing about it. Find out what was going on before, and then they'd get so tired after they did it 3 or 4 times they slept when we wanted them to open their presents. They were sound asleep.
I hadn't heard that story.
Oh yeah, I even got it on tape. I set up a tape recorder one year to catch them.
The original spy.
Yeah, I got him too, Scott and your dad.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, well, how about anything else you'd like to add to the memories for this year from you guys?
Nothing that I can think of. We just, pregnant most of the year, and then she came after 23 hours of being in the hospital. They almost sent us home, and I protested, and we did a lot of walking before she came, and finally got her to come.
You also did a lot of fun things while you were pregnant. I mean, you didn't let that slow you down.
Oh, no, I did everything normal,
Yeah.
working out, swimming multiple days a week, walking in the morning.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys were doing great.
Kept my routine. That way after, it was much easier to be back to normal and get to enjoy the baby instead of being miserable because I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, you're doing great. So you guys want to say goodbye for 2010?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next
Baby
year.
girl. Yeah.
Okay, here we are. What year is this?
2011.
And who are we interviewing?
We've got Josh, Sandy, and Isabella.
Hi, how you guys doing today?
Can you say hi?
Hi. Oh, you having a good day today? Yeah, that's good. I'm having a good day too. Yeah, well, tell me a little bit about where you live. Where do you live?
We live down on Lakeshore, about 3/4 of a mile from here.
You do? You like that place?
We do. This year we cut down 110-foot pine tree and about 15 smaller pine trees.
You like it?
And we built retaining walls. So we plan on being there for a while.
Good. That's good. That'll retain you.
Exactly.
That's good. And what else did you do? You did some inside work too, right?
Oh yeah, we remodeled our bathrooms.
Yeah. There you go. Sparkling
Yeah. We
bathroom.
do. We redid the bathrooms. They're tile floors and new bathroom inserts, and they're very nice. Looks grown up now instead of an apartment.
Great. Great. That's terrific. Let's see. I want to know about your advancement with Bank of America.
In August, I went for a couple of assistant manager interviews in the area up in Grass Valley, and they asked me to take the position at the Grass Valley office, and they made it worth my while, so I did very well. It speaks highly of how they think of me.
Good.
And everybody was fighting over me, so that was nice.
That's
And so
great.
now I'm an assistant manager. I started on October 1st. I've been to Concord once for training, and I go again in October, or I went in October. I go again in December for training. So
Good. That's great.
it's been fun. Definitely some new experiences.
Okay. And we visited the place, I think, where you work. Josh, don't you work at that Rayleigh store up there in
Yeah, in Grass Valley. Yeah, that's where I work.
How's it going? How are things
It's going
going?
very good. About the same.
That's a big store. I had no idea you
Yeah,
had so
yeah.
much stuff to be responsible for.
Yeah.
I like that board in the center.
Oh, the
Tells you where things are.
Yeah.
Well,
It is.
I wouldn't have found anything without
Yeah, we got
that.
a lot of different stuff there.
Good. That's a great place. Okay, did you take a trip? Any trips?
we did in February. It was more for me. We went to Disneyland, and we took
Oh.
Grammy and Pop Pop with us, and they babysat. Well, more Pop Pop babysat, and we went for 3 days in February around President's Day. Is the holiday in February?
Yeah.
And we thought it'd be kind of slow, and it wasn't. It was really busy.
light?
So she's letting us know where the lights are.
Good, but
she
you had a
was
good
really
time.
good
huh?
the whole trip. We stayed in a hotel. My dad thought that that was the best thing ever, and why didn't we stay in hotels before? Because everything's there.
Hello.
There's someone on the phone for you.
Hello. And did you enjoy the fun week that you could, the part of it you could
Oh.
make anyway?
That was fun. Yeah, we were working, but we would go after work, and you guys had Miss Bella quite a bit down there, and
Yeah.
it was nice to get everybody together. It's been a long time since we've done that. Since
It was
learning.
fun. We enjoyed it too. Okay, what are your favorite things to do as a family, you guys?
We like to go on walks and play outside.
Yeah.
Bella's an adventurer, so
We love to play
Okay.
outside, huh, Bella?
we play hide and
Okay.
seek. We like that a lot too.
Well, let's see what else is going on with you guys. Anything I ought to know about?
No, not really. No, we just keep playing with Bella. We had her first birthday in September. She had lots of fun. She loved her cake. She ate it. Do you want to stand?
Good girl. Show me how big you are.
Someone stole the show. Are we talking about you?
You dance?
Can you fly?
Should we say goodbye so you can have your interview and you can
Okay,
show them?
we'll say goodbye to you guys for, what year is this again? 2011.
2011.
My goodness. And thank you for the nice interview. And we'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Not camera shy. Are
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Okay.
That way you can tell Papa about your current favorite movie anyway.
we? It'd be nice.
Yeah, that's for Halloween.
That's how we.
Yeah.
How we circle.
Okay. And where are you guys living?
Well,
So-
well.
We still live down the street in Lake of the Pines.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We get to see you guys all the time, huh?
Do you come here and play a lot?
No, Daddy. Well. I love.
Are you gonna talk about it? What's your hey? What's your favorite movie?
No, Daddy.
Calm down.
Don't hold
Hey.
it, Daddy.
Then when she wants to hold it all by herself.
hold it.
Yeah, you can hold it good,
It's
can't you?
Okay.
Yeah, what is that, Bella?
Halloween.
What is it?
Did you say Halloween?
Did you say Halloween?
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Does it go around? Yeah, Grandpa's got to fix it. He has to use some special glue. I got something for you guys that you probably thought you'd never ever get back.
Bella, look! What's that? What is it?
You go in there.
Is it the pepper shaker? It's like the salt man at home that you like, huh?
Does he look like Papa? He has no hair? The holes in the top of his head?
I'll put it over here.
Yay!
Hey!
Are you
Let's see, what can we ask? What can we ask her to do?
What about your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
Babu.
You go like blue. Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
Have a movie, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
Favorite
That's your
movie?
favorite. Do you like Halloween? The Halloween movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a Halloween movie have in it?
Nightmare Before Christmas. How old are you?
Baby.
We're working on that. Do you know how old you are?
A witch.
Are you 2?
Two women.
Yeah, 2 Bella. Mm-hmm. What's your name? Can you tell us your name? No. Careful.
Can
Let's
I put this
see.
away? You want to talk a little bit?
Can you talk to Papa? Here, let's sit right here and we're going to talk to Papa. Do you want to sit by yourself?
What can we talk about? Can we talk about the man we put up?
Who's the man? Can you tell us about the man?
Was he sleeping?
No. Oh, wait.
He's awake.
Is he awake
Want to look at
now?
Papa?
Here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, come back and
Like
sit.
a witch.
Careful, it
Winter-
might be a
oh,
little
yes.
bit sharp.
It's
So I
like
had
the
to-
Winter Woods for Tinkerbell.
Oh, but it's
Yeah.
very heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it like a periwinkle flower? Okay, I have to be careful because it's fragile, okay?
Puzzle.
What, do flowers smell? Do I smell the flower?
Don't eat it. What does it smell like?
No.
Monkeys.
May I stay up here?
Let's see.
No.
I wonder if we ought to try.
If you stay up here, you get a treat. You want a treat? Can I bribe you? Okay, you gotta stay up in the chair though.
There
Okay.
you go. Let's see. Why don't we go through an interview with you and Josh and have her
Okay.
sit there, and then we'll try
Yeah.
her by herself.
Okay.
Okay, you be good.
Very
We'll
good.
get you a treat.
Okay. So we'll start all over again with what are your names?
Sandy, Josh, and Bella.
Okay, and where do you live?
We live in Lake of the Pines down the street.
And tell me about your Bank of America job.
I'm still at Bank of America. I'm still an assistant
Like
manager
her.
at the Grass Valley branch.
Like
Started about
her.
a year ago now.
Like her.
Yeah.
That Bank America.
Bank of America, good job.
Yeah, good job.
That's where Mommy works, huh? And they're redefining my entire job description, so I'm working on.
Good. Are you writing it?
Yeah, I wish.
They used to ask me at work to write my own appraisal, and I said, if you don't know what I'm doing, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Josh?
I still work at Rayleigh's. Been going pretty good there. About
Good.
the same.
No.
No.
It's not the
No,
same.
the same.
You help your daddy at work?
Beast on.
Yeah, Beast Song.
Beast on.
Yeah. Do you like Beauty and the Beast?
How about it? You took a trip to Disneyland, didn't you guys?
Yeah. Hey, did we go to Disneyland for your birthday?
Yeah.
Who was at Disneyland?
So yeah, stay up here so you can
Can
get a
you
treat.
tell us?
Okay.
We have to see you. We can't see you if you get
Can
down
you tell
there.
us who was at
Do you want to
Disneyland?
stand? Here, you can stand.
Did we see Beauty and the Beast? Who else did we see? Don't touch.
Yeah.
Who else did we see at Disneyland? Nothing?
You see Mickey Mouse?
Did you ride Pirates with Grammy?
Yeah.
And what else did you ride?
Demo.
Dumbo, yeah.
Oh.
And ponies,
Oh.
the carousel. What else did you ride?
What else did you ride at the Grammy? Did you ride Small World?
My word.
Yeah.
It's a small
What'd you do on Small World?
He knows himself.
Did you ride in the boat?
Yeah. My boy, Papa.
With
Me.
Papa. Uh-huh.
Can you sing the song?
No, only.
Yeah, yo ho. That's the pirate song.
You stand up here. You stand up here.
Okay, what are your favorite things to do?
What do we like to do? We like to go to the park.
The park.
And what else do we like to do? Do we like to watch Tinkerbell?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do we read books?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we like to do? Whatever. Do we like to play with the iPad?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do with the iPad?
Whoops, you're getting out of...
Oh, stay in frame. Stay down here. Yeah, we like to play, huh? That's what we do a lot of.
Stop, please.
Drop, please. Oh, stop, please.
Okay, well, we've enjoyed this interview a great deal.
Sit, calm down.
And now we're going to see if we can interview you all by yourself on a chair, okay?
You want to sit in the chair all by
Want to
yourself?
sit like a big girl?
You want to sit by yourself?
Everybody, okay.
You get the whole chair.
Okay, you guys. We need a name. So who are we interviewing today?
What's your name?
It's Kate Stafford.
And I'm Sandy.
I'm Josh.
Hi, guys. Where do you live?
In Auburn.
Do we live on Lakeshore North?
We live in Shore North.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Sandy, tell me a bit about Bank of America. How's it going with them?
It's going. I've been there, it'll be 8 years in May. And
Yeah.
I'm still the assistant manager at Grass Valley and have staffing changes every 3 weeks, it seems. So it's
Yeah, so there's a lot of excitement, huh?
a little chaotic.
Okay. And Josh, how about you? How you doing?
Oh, we're doing pretty good, really. Still there. Been there over 10 years now. So,
Wow,
doing pretty good.
time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, well now I need to know about these trips you took, particularly Disneyland.
Did we go to Disneyland again this year?
Yeah.
When did we go? What month?
The 3.5.
That's how many cups of sugar to the moon. We went in October.
October.
Yeah. And we drove down with Grammy and Pop again.
Yeah.
And we made you a princess.
Yeah.
Well, which princess?
I was well at the and I was treated in the dark.
We're trick-or-treating in the dark.
That should be scary.
Yeah. How much candy did we bring home?
But 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 garbage bags full. Did Pop go crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
Did Pop just keep going again and again
Anytime
and
it's
again?
free, watch out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to know, as a family, what are your favorite things to do as a family?
Let's see. We like to go. You got chalk on your face, typically. We like to go to the park.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What else do we like to do together?
Play with the iPad and read books.
Yeah.
We read
Do you
books.
like to go to the movies with Mommy and Daddy?
Yeah.
You're a big girl and do so good in the movies.
What movie are we gonna go see?
The turkey movie again.
No, we're not seeing the turkey movie. Okay. That's not a good movie. We're gonna see the new princess
I'm above that,
movie.
Josh. I'm above
Okay.
that. Okay. Okay, let's see. What do we got?
Sleepy Hollow.
Nana makes up these questions for me. She's the producer. I just get to be the interviewer. Okay, so what other questions did you think I was going to ask you and didn't ask?
Let's see. I don't know.
Oh?
That's all the usual ones I can think of.
But as a family, you're doing okay, huh?
Yeah.
Everything's going good?
Hey, sit down, please.
Yeah, we're doing real
Almost
good.
done.
And you got, tell me about your new car.
Oh, tell them about the black car.
Black car.
What about it?
Black car.
Yeah, did we get a new car? Because Mommy's truck was a piece of junk.
A piece of junk.
Yeah,
Do you
it
like the new
was.
car?
And
Is there room for you in there?
really.
Is there more room for you now? You have more leg room? Do you have a sun window above your head where you can see all the stars?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we've just about
Yeah.
had a nice interview for 2013. And are you still there, Bella?
She's in a She's gone.
Okay, well, you all be good this year, and maybe Santa Claus will bring you something nice.
Ooh, it's almost Christmas.
Hey,
Okay, guys, you want to say goodbye for 2013? Okay, see you later.
See you next year.
What, so I'm going to have to guess how much we're doing here. Okay. Who do we have here?
We have Sandy Lee Stafford.
Sandy Lee Stafford. Where do you live, Sandy?
I live in Auburn, California, in Lake of the Pines, just down the road.
You're a neighbor?
I am.
That's nice.
I am.
Well, let's see, I want to ask you about your job at Bank of America.
Okay. Been there for going on 8.5 years now. Still an assistant manager at this time, but things always change, so you never know. Could be a personal banker come January. They could extend it a little bit longer. But that's where they want to put me because that's the direction of the company.
Okay.
And so it'd be a good move.
You
Very
handling
good
the
move.
stress all right of all the stuff?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, day to day, you don't know how it's going to go and who your staff's going to be. And
You learn to go with the flow?
yeah, that's just what you have to do. Because
Good.
if you don't, it just
Yeah, then you
drives
get a
you
tummy
crazy.
ache.
Yeah. Or headache.
Yeah, okay. I want to know about any trips you guys took this year.
Well, we went to Disneyland in February and Disneyland in July and Disneyland in October. I got a season pass just to see if we liked it and if it worked out. And
I guess I don't have to ask you where your favorite place to go is.
Disneyland.
Sounds like it.
In
Yeah.
the zoo.
Oh yeah, we like the zoo. We went to the zoo this year.
Yeah.
Busted open my toe at the beach in
Ooh,
San
ouch.
Francisco. Thought I broke it. It
Ooh.
was just like a itty bitty tiny fracture. It was my pinky toe.
It was a fracture?
Yeah, just
Oh,
not
ouch.
enough to really count as one, but
Did you keep the toenail?
yeah, I got lucky. I got
Yeah,
lucky.
that's
But I was
lucky,
walking
yeah.
barefoot. We went to the beach after we went to San Francisco Zoo. Because we
Oh.
go there once or twice a year.
Well, that's what Nan and I used to go over to Playland at the park. You know, it used to be there, our favorite thing to do, ride the bumper cars.
Oh, how fun.
It was a great place. Let's see now. I want to know what your, besides going to Disneyland, what is your other favorite things to do?
We really like to go to the movies. Bella's really good at the movies, so we go to the movie theater a lot.
Good.
So,
Good.
a lot of family stuff, which is good.
Now, Nana told me that you expressed an interest in carrying on the cooking tradition in the family and asked for recipes.
Yes, I am gearing up hopefully in the next month or two to attempt making the jam.
Oh,
And so, because Josh likes jam, so
wouldn't
I'm
that be great?
gathering
yeah.
all the jars that Mom had been
You can't-
given.
It's better than anything you can buy in the store, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
Wow, that's
I
great.
love cooking and like baking and the preserve type stuff, but I'm not a good cook. Josh
Well.
does like 90% of the cooking at home.
Does he?
I make pasta
Okay,
and
well,
lasagna. I'm good at that. Hence Christmas Eve.
well, you only, it's like anything else, you have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
So that's good. So do you want to ask me anything? Any questions for me?
I can't think of any questions for you this
Okay,
year.
how about a joke or a riddle or anything you'd like to just express yourself?
I did not come prepared with a joke like I
Oh,
usually do.
Dear.
No, I don't got any good ones.
Okay, do you have anything
Don't.
you'd like to ask your mom?
Do you have any questions for me, Bills?
No?
Do you want to ask me about anywhere, any places, or anything like that?
She has to tell the truth.
I do. It's a requirement in here.
Yeah, you have to tell the truth.
No.
Okay, Sandy, well, it's been great interviewing again. And what year?
It is 2014 already.
My goodness,
End of
I
the
remember
year.
when we were worrying about Y2K.
Oh, I know, right? Gosh, everyone was on call. And,
That went away, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you in 2015.
15. See you then.
Okay, have a good year.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, who do we have here?
Sandy.
Josh.
Hi, Sandy and Josh. How old are you guys?
I'm old now. I'm 30.
My goodness. 30. my goodness.
34.
34, oh, God. Oh, you're out in front there, Josh. Okay, and where do you guys live?
We live in Lake of the Pines on Lakeshore North.
Okay. And tell me about your jobs.
I'm still with Bank of America, coming up on 10 years. and still at the Grass Valley branch where I've been for 4 years now.
Yeah. You like it there?
I do. Been job moving a bit this year, but it's always been advantageous, so no complaints.
How about the stress? You handling that
I
okay?
am much better. Huh?
Atta girl.
Much better?
You leaving
yeah,
it
see,
away?
he even agreed. Much
Good,
better.
good. Okay. How about you, Josh?
It's still Rayleigh. He's been there quite a while, about 13 years, I think. Moved to days mostly this year, and probably taking a manager position and moving up from there. So we'll see how it goes.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more regular.
Yeah.
Working
so
hours?
Normal hours now, and that's early morning or in the
Oh,
night. So
that might-
more.
That might be hard to get used
hours,
to.
Yeah, a little
Right.
different.
Yeah, be a lot different. Okay. Let's see. What do you guys like to do as a family?
We like to go to the movies and to the park and to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Get everything?
No, it's
Oh.
not everything.
In the zoo.
And the
we
zoo.
like the San Francisco Zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's eyeballing me because I keep saying we're gonna go.
Yeah, no, that I love to go there too.
Yeah. Oh, people call us Grandpa.
So, I was gonna almost ask you what you were gonna be when you grow up, but you already are what you're being.
I'm aiming for it to be a grown up.
Yeah. And
I
let's
want to be
see.
grown up.
I know. Too much work. Oh, I'm already am a grown up?
Why don't you go over and join them?
Come here. Look, family picture.
Come on,
here, baby.
you're part of the family.
Are you gonna get a chair?
Yeah. Yeah, good. Sit right in there in the middle. Perfect.
Puppy.
Now we got, what do we call what we have now?
What are we?
You're a family.
Where are you going? You're supposed to come up here, please.
Oh,
It's not comfy.
it's not comfy?
You want my seat? Okay. No, stay here
Just
for a
a
minute.
second, one second.
Are we a family?
Yeah.
What do you guys like to do together?
Tell Grandpa what we do.
What do we do? What do you
What
like
do you
to
do?
do?
Anna.
That's all right, Bella. It's okay.
Since when are you shy?
Let's see. Let's turn this off. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think of something else.
Ditch my
You sing me a song. I don't think you want to sing me a
No,
song.
I think I'm good. But thank you for asking. Bella's the singer now.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Anything, John? What else? What did I forget to ask you? Can you think of anything? Yeah, we went the job. We went.
Oh, we did something at the house. We tore out the grass,
Oh.
put in rocks because the grass was dead, and Josh built me four big planters that now have flowers.
I heard that Bella was.
Big house project. Yeah, Bella
Been
helps a
watering
lot.
those.
Yeah, Bella
Yeah.
waters, huh? And you helped me
Yeah.
plant the new flowers. Yeah.
Did you take any trips? Did you go anywhere?
We went to Disneyland a lot, and we went to Fort Point
Oh,
in
that's
San
fun.
Francisco under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah,
And we went to the woods. What woods
Oh,
were those?
the redwoods.
Yeah.
that's nice. Mirror
Mirror
Woods?
Redwoods, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to Sausalito
We used to
a
go
couple
there
times.
a long time ago.
To the zoo.
Yeah.
We travel a lot, huh, Bella?
Well, I guess we'll. We're going to go have a good Thanksgiving today. Are you guys you're heading up the hill, right?
For a little bit. Mhm.
Okay, okay, well, if you want to come back and eat some turkey, you're sure welcome to come by.
Thank
Get some.
you.
So have a fun day and enjoy. Hi, and who do we have here?
We have Sandy Stafford.
And Sandy, how you doing?
Good.
I would like to know about where you live now.
We live in Colfax. We moved in August, and we have a new house on about 2 acres, and it's gorgeous.
I'll bet it is. I've been there, and I've confirmed that it's gorgeous. So tell me a little bit about your family and what you guys are been up to lately.
Oh, it's been a busy year for us. We put our house in LP for sale in March, sold in, I think it was late June, early July. Moved in with you for about 3 weeks before our house was ready. And so basically that's what our year has been encompassing. No big vacations. We went to San Francisco with you for Bella's birthday in September, and that was a fun day trip with the zoo and the fort. And other than that, we pretty much just laid low and we're packing up and moving. It was our year.
Well, I sure enjoyed that trip. That was a lot of
A
fun.
lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
I used to go to that zoo when I was just a little guy, just 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to know about your job. How's your job going?
Work is work. Still with B of A. Definitely the banking industry has changed in the 10.5 years I've been in it. So just keep learning new things and developing myself to, at some point, maybe switch careers. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah?
And stay in the finance industry.
That's
but
pretty serious.
yeah.
And how about, do you have an addition to the family? What's that all about?
Yes, in October, when we took a week off in October, we got a dog. She's almost 2 years old. She's a pit bull terrier. She loves everybody. Last night she got to meet our newest niece, who's about 7 weeks old, and she followed her around all day yesterday. And she just loves everybody, happy, goes everywhere that she can with us. So she's good. Been about 2 months. She's getting along fairly well with the cats. They're getting braver. Some run-ins last night because Oliver didn't know that she was out and was taunting her.
Oh, dear.
So yeah, but they're fine. We've had no problems.
Okay.
It's good.
Does Oliver like to get her going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya and Jade are pretty mellow because Jade's the dog's name. But Oliver just likes to think he's in charge.
Oh, okay. Okay, an alpha cat, huh?
He is. He tries to be. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, what else? How about any trips? Did you take any trips this year?
No, all we did, we went to Reno a couple times. We went to San Francisco once. But really, just with the move, it's hard to coordinate anything because we didn't know when and where we would be. So
Okay.
this year it wasn't too much.
What did I forget to ask you? Did I forget to ask you if you wanted to ask me anything, or?
No, I don't think so. This
Okay.
year was just kind of encompassed with boxes and boxes and boxes.
Well, I sure enjoy sharing Bella.
Yeah.
She's
she
a real
loves
treasure.
spending time with you.
She's quite a treasure you have. So.
Very much.
Okay, let's see if I didn't think of anything else. I lost my cheat sheet. So.
I know, we had to do take 2.
So I'm.
Yeah.
Well, that's even worse than that. I can't find I thought I left the paper here, but I didn't. So.
Oh, let's see, we did name, where we live. Didn't really go anywhere except San Francisco. Yeah,
You think we're finished?
I think so.
Okay, you want to say goodbye to everybody for 2000 and what?
Bye, 2016.
Okay.
2017, there should be more to talk about.
Okay. Okay, honey. Love you.
Love you. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye. And who do we have here?
Sandy Stafford.
Hi, Sandy. How are you this morning?
Good.
Good. Good. That's glad to hear it. And where do you live, Sandy?
Live in Colfax on Green Acres Road.
Oh, okay. And how old are you now?
33.
33. You're moving right along. And we have to remember this is for 2 years because we missed you last year. So when I answer questions, you can answer for 2
Okay.
2 years.
Thank you for the heads up.
Okay. And let's go with vacations. What vacation did you take this year?
I think this year we just went to Disneyland.
Okay. Well, that was pretty
in
neat.
October.
Was that a good trip?
It was. We stayed at the Grand Californian with Mom and Dad and just walked right into the park. It was wonderful.
Wow, you went first class, huh?
We did. We tried it out. We liked it.
Yeah, well, of course, you like it. Let's see. How about friends? Who's your best friend?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Josh.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any pets you could tell me about?
We do. We're down to 2. We've got Jade, the dog, and then Maya, the cat.
Everybody gets along?
Yes,
Pretty much?
they're the best of friends. They sleep together all the time and play, and it's pretty funny.
Good, good. How about work? Tell me about the last 2 years of work.
Work's changed quite a bit. So last year in October, we were on our Disney vacation. I applied for a job with our investment arm, Merrill Lynch. Got the job, started December 18th, on Monday, and went through 3 months of licensing training to get my Series 7 and 66. Passed both of those. Went to Merrill Lynch specific training for 5 weeks in Roseville and Arizona, and was able to go back to my branch in downtown Grass Valley and be the Merrill Edge advisor. So it's really
Wonderful.
nice.
Well, that's a real nice accomplishment, Sandy. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Good job. Let's see, what else? Have you thought of anything I should ask you that I forgot to ask you?
I learned that remodels don't take 2 weeks.
Oh, right.
Thought a bathroom remodel would take 2 weeks. Now I know everyone laughed at me. We're on month 11 and just about done.
But it's beautiful. I got a chance to see it at your wonderful Thanksgiving dinner, and it's terrific. You did a nice, really nice job.
You're happy with it so far?
Let's see. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Not that I can think of.
Now the girls have been singing me songs. Can you have to sing or tell me
No,
a joke
no,
or
no.
anything?
That's their job now.
Don't do that, huh?
They've taken over those, so I can't take that away from them. That's their thing to do.
Okay. Well, I've enjoyed this interview.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night, 2018 and 2019,
Yep,
and we'll
exactly.
hopefully see you again next year.
I'll be back.
Good. Okay. Adios.
Bye.
Okay, 2019. What is your name?
Sandy Stafford,
And how old are you now, Sandy?
34.
34. And where do you live?
We still live in Colfax off of Green Acres.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about what you've been doing lately.
Working a lot, doing a lot of yard work. This year was the first year that we started cleaning up a lot of the stuff outside and got a very small portion of the property cleaned and haven't even started on the second half. So that'll be come the dry weather again, seeing as the rain finally started. But finished up the bathroom remodel for the most part. And just staying busy.
Good, good. So what did you do when you had the power outages this year?
Well, the first time we lost a whole bunch of food. Neighbors gave us a generator, so we at least had water. Then we ordered a generator, so when the second round came, we were able to have lights on. And we didn't have power for, I think the longest was like 7 days in a row. So that was kind of crummy. And my work was closed. Part of them were closed because of the power outages, so that made it kind of long days because he didn't know if he had to
Yeah.
go to work. And then Josh just finished getting a transfer switch installed, so if it goes out again,
So you're
just a
ready.
press of a button. Yeah.
You're ready for next time?
Yes, because there will be a next time, I'm sure.
Yeah, well tell me also about some of the trips you guys have been taking lately.
Let's see, we did 2 trips this year. Bella had like 4, but we did 2. In July, we went down to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time. Went with some friends, got dressed up in costumes, and it was definitely hot down there in San Diego in mid-July, and definitely culture shock. Didn't realize people were that into it and how hard it was to get in until we got there. So we were able to get tickets again for next year, so Bella's gonna go with us next year, so that'll be fun. And then in October, we went to Disneyland, and we took Bella's best friend, Ellie, with us.
Great.
So that was
Did you
fun.
like Comic-Con?
We did. It was fun,
It was fun?
but definitely worth going back.
Okay. So what else have you been up to?
Bella started Pledge with Rainbow Girls that I
Oh,
grew up
good.
doing. So she's
Good.
in the littler version for 8 to 11-year-olds, and she's loving doing that. And she's keeping us busy with that and cross country and Magic Club and Girl Scouts and basketball and softball starting, and yeah, so she keeps us busy.
Yeah, it keeps
Don't
me
have a lot
busy
of
too.
downtime. Yeah, you very busy too. We can't make it. Can you go? Perfect.
Oh
Thank
God,
you.
I love to have her. I love to have her around.
Mhm, she loves being with you.
So what else do I want to ask you here? Can you think of anything?
No, not that I can think
Okay,
of.
your eyes are sparkling. You look pretty.
Thank you.
So do you have a joke or a riddle or anything?
I really don't. I didn't come prepared.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Such a letdown. I have no jokes.
Oh
I hear
dear.
jokes all the time at work, but I never remember to write them down so I can remember them all.
Well, you guys are looking forward to. I wanted to ask you about Bella's triathlon.
Oh my goodness, yes. She started doing triathlons this summer.
I forgot to ask her that.
Loves them. So
Oh,
she's been
God.
doing run races. She's going to start doing duathlons come the first of the year. And She's
And you're right there
got
with
the
her.
racing bug, yeah. Yep, I just go and I make sure she has all her stuff, and Josh races with her, so that way keeps her calm, and she likes when he goes with her. So
Yeah, well, she
Maybe
gets a
that,
little
yeah.
nervous, but she's very competitive. She's
very much.
doing really well.
yeah, she did very well. She got first overall for the series.
It's fun to watch her coming out of her shell like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, thank you for the nice interview this 2019, and want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody. See you in 2020.
A little bit.
It's November the 21st, 2020. And who do we have here with us?
We have Sandy Stafford.
Hi, Sandy. What's your middle name?
Lee.
Hi, Sandy Lee Stafford. Where do you live?
I live in Colfax still. We live on Green Acres Road.
You like it there?
Love it there.
Well, you have a nice place. How old are you now?
35.
35. You're moving right along there.
Yes.
Did you take any vacations this year or go anywhere?
We actually did. We were supposed to go down to San Diego, and obviously that all got canceled. So we went up to Reno and Tahoe for a few days. So we went up to Heavenly and hiked and climbed up the mountain, and we went to Reno and walked around, and
Great.
wasn't a lot open, but at least we got out of the house for a couple of days.
Good job.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets?
We do. We have Jade, the dog, and we have Maya, the cat.
Okay. And they behave themselves all right, huh?
Mostly.
Pretty much.
Mostly.
Tell me about your job, if you would.
My job. So my job has been work from home for the last 8 months. Got sent home in March when COVID hit, and so I am still a financial solutions advisor with Merrill. I just get to do it remotely. So it's been interesting because the market has been crazy this year with the pandemic, but learning a lot. So it's always a good thing, and they're keeping me busy with pilot programs and fill-in programs, and so never a dull moment.
Things are changing as you go along, huh?
Yep, ever evolving right now in the current world.
How about your home? You just rearranged your home a little bit.
We did, because I'm working at home. I have my office in the living room at the moment. We're thinking of maybe shifting things around again. And I just finally, after the 8 months of being home, got all my new tech from work. So I have monitors now, so I'm not working on my itty bitty laptop. I actually get to see what I'm doing all at once. So it was a nice change.
Looked pretty impressive to me.
It's pretty fancy. It's pretty fancy.
So how did COVID affect your 2020 plans?
Everything got canceled that we were supposed to do, so that was kind of a bummer, but at the same time, it's not like it's canceled permanently. It's just change of timing. So
Good attitude.
things that were supposed to happen this year are scheduled to happen next year, and could be worse. We're all healthy, so it's all good.
That's great. How about a best friend? Did I ask you that? If I have a best friend?
Josh and Bella are my best friends.
Oh, that's nice. I know she sure loves you.
She's a cutie.
Let's see, is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yes. What is your favorite thing to do with Bella when you have her?
Oh, I like the science, I guess the best. And listening to her sing, especially when she's in a singing mood, she just sings away.
Sometimes for hours.
Yep. No, she's a blessing for me. Thank you for sharing her with me.
She loves her time with you. Loves it. And we appreciate that you help.
Well, I consider it a blessing. See, how about anything else? A joke or really?
I don't. I'm not like my sister who has lame jokes. I'm a little bit more professional and mature than her.
How about something I may have missed to ask you?
Let's see.
Last job?
Not that I can think of. I mean, this year was kind of a quieter, calmer year because the change with the pandemic. So it's been different. Bella will have a whole bunch of new stuff to tell you because it affected her a lot more than me. I'm still working just at home, but she's had a lot of changes with school and whatnot. So all good changes, but nothing else I can.
Learning how to go with the flow, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, we're all healthy, we're all here, and vacations can be rescheduled, events can be rescheduled, but.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Absolutely.
In 2020,
Thank you.
and we'll see you next year. Okay, bye-bye. I think you did it on purpose.
Maybe.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your name?
Sandy Lee Stafford.
Hi, Sandy Lee Stafford.
Hello.
How old are you now?
36.
36. My goodness, moving right on along. And where do you live?
I live in Colfax still, Colfax, California.
And what you been up to?
Still working at home, keeping busy. Changed jobs at the beginning of, September. So I'm now an assistant for an advisor in Roseville, working from home.
So far, so good, huh?
Loving it. It's great. Be nice to go back to the office hopefully soon.
Yeah. Well, I'm really happy for you that you got a new position. That's really, you deserve it.
Thank you.
Now, let's see, what do you guys do for trips this year? Did you take any trips?
We did. In February, we went to Maui for a week and stayed in Kihei and hiked to waterfalls and went to the beach and explored everywhere. And it was a blast. We went with some friends. And then at the end of July, we went to Disneyland for a week. And that was fun.
You
'Cause we
guys
hadn't been there.
What's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
My favorite rides are still Jungle Cruise and Storybook Land.
Oh. Well, that's nice. And what else is going on?
Nothing, just yard work and gardening and put in a new oven because our oven was dying.
And driving.
Driving.
You do lots of driving to come see Grandpa.
We do lots of driving. We come down here a few days a week and drive Bella to school and Magic Club and Rainbow and
Oh, that's right.
always on the road.
You guys are busy.
Which is nice.
Is there anything you would like to ask old Grandpa?
Yes, have you been enjoying doing genealogy with Bella this school year?
Oh, we're having a ball and it's going to get better. Now that you did suggest that we do genealogy, I've been getting back into it again too. So it's been a lot of fun. I realized how much I forgot
Yeah,
and how much I have yet to still research. So
still learn. And she's loving it and learning research techniques, and she'll know more than any of us pretty soon here with all that.
well, it's fun doing it with her, and she can contribute by the way she uses the computer. She's just a click away from finding more information, like she did for you
Yeah.
and for Josh's family. So
Yeah.
she's doing great. So
Yeah, she loves researching, which will be good for her science career. So
we have a lot of fun.
she loves coming down here.
I'm glad. It's wonderful to have her. You guys are wonderful support for me, and I appreciate every time you bring her down.
Hey, absolutely, we'll keep bringing her down as long as you'll keep her.
Wonderful. So is there any riddle or joke you'd like to tell me?
I'll find one. Please hold. Let me Google something.
Please hold.
No, I have to find one because I never have one. Joke. Let's see. I'll find one for you. It's so sad we have everything at our fingertips, huh?
You can just ask Google.
I know. I could ask Siri. Could do all those things. Okay. I don't know if anyone has asked this one, but it's the first one that came up and it's funny. What do you call a pig that does karate?
A half Nelson pig.
A pork chop.
Good job.
Thank you, Google.
With that, we'll say goodbye for 2020.
21. Yes.
Moving on.
With my floating arms to drive my dad
I
crazy.
think that's going to look really weird.
It's gonna be amazing. We have to find a good background.
Put your arms out straight.
Floating hands. Floating
Okay,
hands.
well, I see a
This
pigtail.
is what happens when you work at home for almost 2 years. You lose your sense of what's okay.
Love you, Sandy.
Love
Thank
you too, Grandpa.